What's going on, everybody, and welcome on into Unsportsmanlike Conduct, episode number 141, up in this biatch. What's going on, everybody? I'm Farace housing for the day. I got Big Daddy Cool with the look at that. Look what's on display there. It's amazing.
Oh, that's so
Great
cool.
shirt. Love it. Listen, if you're taking the kids to go see this, you're gonna spend some extra money on top of the tickets. So just
I was a bad boy today.
Oh man! All right, but I love that shirt, Timmy. I can't say enough about it.
I actually had a guy in a movie theater say the same thing. He ended up being from Corona. I was like, "Oh, Woodside, what's up?"
Yeah. I meant to send this to you. I saw a TikTok video the other day of this Woodside restaurant in Woodside that was about to open up like 6 months prior. It was about to close down because it had no business. And then this guy who does restaurant stuff, he went in there, did a review, gets 2 million likes, and then the lion is out the door. Gone. Out the door. Woodside, thought of Timmy, thought of Keith and the boys. So yeah. Ant, what's going on with you, buddy?
How much, man? Busy.
Is that a today headline or is that like leftover from last time?
No, I added it today. I saw that they were shopping all of their halfway decent players, so I was like,
well, so are the Mets, but that's besides the point. Well, fellas, since last we were here, a lot has happened. Last time I was very celebratory. It was an over 3-hour show. This will not be an over 3-hour show, but it was a dedication to the New York Knicks winning in 5. I got one of my shirts. OMG, comeback, Knicks, 29-point victory, Knicks in 5. Oh, Timmy, I thought about you. I was on the cruise and I kept on doing this to people. It's no longer Bundy. 6 and 5.
Now, hold on. I won't allow that. I won't. Not in my world.
All right. Well, we do have a lot to cover. There's been a whole NFL offseason. There's been a whole NBA offseason. There's some MLB trade deadline news, as we kind of just alluded to. And then this weekend, speaking of housing, SummerSlam this weekend, night 1, night 2. We'll go into all that goodness there. But let's get this bad boy started. Why don't we? Beautiful things. All right, let's start off here in the NBA. Why don't we? Lots of stuff has gone down over the last few months. A lot of rearranging that this did in the East. Everybody's scrambling. The Knicks won the title. Let's make moves. Boston, Giannis goes to Miami. And I know you're a big fan of that one. Jaylen Brown goes to the Sixers. Sorry, Timmy. LeGoat goes to the Sixers. Kawhi Leonard is inching his way to Toronto, but that's an interesting situation going on there. But Ant, first off, Giannis, the whole thing went through. We knew what your thoughts were leading into it. And I believe on the last show, you said it is going to happen because you did not want it to happen. And so now that it has happened,
and it did.
What's your take on it?
So aside from losing all the draft picks and stuff, I think that's what upsets me more is like it's all the opportunities going forward to try and improve the roster you just don't have anymore. So that's what I'm not crazy about it. I don't think we're that much different today than we were 6 months ago. And unless Giannis returns to 3 years ago form, which is, I won't say impossible, it's improbable, but it's not impossible.
And health.
Yeah, I mean, if he stays healthy and and he looks like he did 3 years ago, 4 years ago, then yeah, maybe we'll make some noise. But if he plays 50 games and is dealing with nagging injuries all year, leading into the playoffs, we're still a play-in team, and we'll maybe make it out of the play-in this year. I don't know.
Do
I'm
it.
not overly crazy about the roster. I felt there was a lot of. I know they're still making moves, and now that the LeBron stuff is done, they do have some money set aside that they can spend. I didn't like the fact that they didn't pursue certain players that I felt would have fit really well with the team. Mainly, like Anthony Simons was out there. Anthony Simons signed with the Sixers before the Jaylen Brown trade, before the LeBron signing, and Simons took like $6 million to go to the Sixers, and like, why weren't the Heat offering him money? Like
Right.
he's perfect for what we would need, and he's not that. He's like he's 25 or 26. We'll see what happens. I do like the kids they brought in the draft, especially the guard, the undrafted kid out of Miami. I really like, whose name, of course, I'm not going to remember right now. But I like that signing. I watched him play at he's a good kid. He can play. He's a nice ball handler. 3-and-D guy. He'll do his thing. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, not crazy about it. We'll okay.
Yeah. I think it's a wait and see now, especially with all the movement that went on in the East. So Jaylen Brown goes to the 76ers for peanuts. Thanks, Boston. So now that Brian Hom, who we've mentioned on the show many times, Brian Hom is a 76ers fan, and as soon as LeBron signed, I get a "What's up, bitches?" So really quick, the first thing I want to talk about on the LeBron thing is the Miami Heat fuck up. The whole Timmy, I don't know if you saw this, but the Miami Heat put up, about a week in advance, introductory press conference, or for basically for LeBron, for the 27th. Was it 27th?
I didn't see that. That's pretty funny.
So
It was
popped up.
It was the 27th.
Yeah. So
it got
popped
posted
up
about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little more than that.
No bueno. Is it more embarrassing, Anthony, than anything else?
No.
Or
I never believed he
because the
was
hype
coming.
went nuts when that.
Yeah, Miami fans.
Yeah.
It would have been. Sorry. Yeah, I never thought he was coming. I never believed he was coming. I never thought he was going to Philadelphia. I didn't. I thought if the reasons for choosing his next team were all the reasons he was saying they were, that Philadelphia was a possibility, I just didn't believe him. I thought it was going to be Golden State or going back home to Cleveland. Although I did have my doubts on his wife notoriously does not like living there, and I couldn't see that one.
And Harden, I don't think he will. I don't think he want to play with Harden, and I don't think that there's any takers for Harden.
But I mean,
there.
I hear that argument, but at the same time, this is someone who's had some beef with Jaylen Brown in the past, and willingly went to team up with him in Philly. So I don't know what to think of it.
Are they both gonna leave hairspray marks on jerseys now?
LeBron's going gray. LeBron's letting the gray out. He's just leaving the gray in.
Bill Russell era.
Yeah, what's really crazy is the teams, the four rumored teams that were officially rumored by Shams were Miami, Cleveland, Golden State, and Philadelphia.
Yeah.
There were other reports out there that Minnesota may or may not have been involved. I never thought he would go to Minnesota because it's Minnesota. Well, it's because it's Minnesota, but also if you look at the rosters of all these teams, there's a couple of players we speculate. Maybe he doesn't want to play with Harden. Maybe he doesn't want to play with Harden.
Yeah, of course.
Does he really want to play with Jaylen Brown? One player that I guarantee you he does not want to play with is LaMelo Ball. He does not want to play with LaMelo Ball. So once that trade happened, I don't think there was any possibility he was going to Minnesota.
I saw there was some back and forth between him and what's his name from Minnesota? Jesus.
Ant Edwards?
Yeah, Ant.
Supposedly they've worked out in the past. Seems like they have
No,
a
no,
friendly
no.
relationship.
No, it was like friendly back and forth, and it was like, what if I didn't sign there? Like LeBron said to him,
I saw it. I
what if
saw
I
it.
don't sign there? And he said, I'm gonna have to continue kicking your ass or something like that.
Yeah.
It is funny. Well, if it's one more reason for Timmy to be okay with the Knicks, was that the Knicks said no. LeBron's camp came within and multiple reports, and it wouldn't have made any sense. Like,
there was a couple
LeBron,
reports.
your time was back then, not after the championship. So I'm glad that didn't, come to
There was
fruition.
reports that if he was willing to take the minimum, that they would have embraced him with open arms. But there's conflicting reports. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. No, and everybody was involved. You saw the big board. All right, that's all passed. Say all that to say, Knicks in 5. What else? Paul George. Congrats, Timmy. You get to see Paul George on the Boston Celtics.
We need to get Timmy's take on that trade.
I have no take. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how you get once they get rid of Jaylen Brown, nothing makes sense anymore. It doesn't make sense anymore. I don't understand how basketball's working at this point. As far as LeBum, oh my god, I hate him so much. I fucking hate him with a fiery passion. Of course, you got to go to a super team. God forbid he goes to a team that not on the verge of winning and make them better. I don't know. He wants to go to a team where he can flop around for fucking 40 minutes and talk about how bad this hurts and that hurts. And I don't know. I can't stand him. I just can't stand him. He makes me sick to my stomach.
It's like Caitlin Clark a little bit.
Who?
Caitlin Clark with her flop.
Caitlin Clark is the greatest thing to happen to Indiana since Larry Bird.
I have a contusion on my leg, and the ref missed the call. She didn't get hit there.
She gets the living shit beat out of her on a nightly basis.
Yeah,
what's the most
senators trying to pass a bill for her to be treated better?
Exactly, because what's the most racist league in sports right now? The fucking WNBA is the most racist league in the league right now. Everyone's turning against that poor girl. Everyone turned against that poor girl. I'd start flopping too if I was her.
You know who didn't?
She gets the shit beat out of her and doesn't get a single call. Not one
who did not?
Call.
You know who did not turn his back on her? Barack Obama gave words of encouragement. That's when I just remember that that's why I remember it was in Chicago. That's the only thing I knew about the WNBA, the All-Star game. All right, Kawhi Leonard, the trade is there, but now even more reporting is coming out about not only a couple of LLCs that were used to circumvent the salary cap, allegedly. Now there's a second-rate soccer team from Rhode Island that Kawhi Leonard co-owns or something like that. And there's money involved there. Ant set me straight on that. But I saw Pablo on some shows.
Pablo Torre with the So Pablo Torre dropped was it yesterday? Or
last night? Yeah,
it was last night. Dropped the rest of his reporting. Apparently, he was doing some digging and found some LLCs tied to both Kawhi
real estate
and his uncle. Right? One involving real estate, one involving land development, which I guess is real estate, something along those lines. Both LLCs seem to be tied back to what is the acronym is RIFC, which is the Rhode Island Football Club. They are part of the USL Soccer League here in America.
Upper class, top tier team.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, is that I've never heard of them before. Are they part? They're not MLS, right? I'm trying to look them up as we talk about this.
No earthly.
No,
that acronym that you just said was the second time that I've ever heard that before in my life. The first time was Pablo Torre today.
Oh, apparently, the U.S. is developing a soccer system similar to Europe. This is cool. I had no idea about this. The top division is MLS. USL is the second division down. Yeah, they can get fuck.
Yeah,
forgot the word. Forgot the word.
I thought RIFC was like the stock thing that goes across the bottom of the screen. I had no idea what the guys were talking about.
But yeah, so apparently there was also an interview from several months ago with the actual owner of RIFC who talked about mentions that Kawhi and his uncle are part owners of the team, which it's weird that because there was no publicity around that, there was no announcements, no media, anything like that. Even funnier, if you go back a couple of years, I think it was 23, 24, they do have a post, the Rhode Island Football Club, about Daniel Tice, NBA journeyman Daniel Tice, joining their ownership group. And what's funny about that is that the year Daniel Tice joined their ownership group was the same year that Daniel Tice signed a contract with the Los Angeles Clippers.
Wow. What a coinky dink.
Now, why would he do that?
Oh, breaking news. That's my breaking news sound.
If it's what I think it is, it happened at 5. It's not breaking.
Oh. What? Debo Samuel?
Okay, not what I thought it was. Go ahead.
Okay. Debo Samuel is signing a 1-year deal worth up to $7 million to return to the San Francisco 49ers.
Wow.
So he's going to replace Brandon Ayuk, who's eventually just not going to be there anymore.
Brandon Ayuk very clearly in the loony bin, and
he's joining that whole Antonio Brown loony bin area.
I think he's surpassed Antonio Brown with it. Well, maybe not. Antonio Brown's pretty out there.
What is it with receivers? Why they all go nuts?
All receivers are prima donna.
They're divas, bro.
Have you ever seen the tweet of like the quarterback? The quarterback tweet, average tweet is like, work harder, blah, 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 blah. A running back, or no. The quarterback tweet is like something team related, like getting a great group of guys here, blah, 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 blah. The running back tweet is like, just keep grinding, keep working hard, blah, 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 blah. And then the receiver tweet is like, the snake holds a knife behind your back. It's like just some stupid shit. Receivers are just crazy. I wish I had it in front of me. It's hilarious. But yeah, no, that's how it is. These guys are fucking nuts. I think to be that level of athlete, you have to have a certain amount of arrogance to you. And receivers just take that to the umpteenth degree, a whole nother level. AJ Brown's already making comments about the fact that Drake May hasn't hit him in practice yet. That lasted all of 2 fucking training camp sessions or one.
They're besties though.
Yeah.
Well, sorry to derail you on the Kawhi stuff.
I thought you were going to mention the Chris Olave extension because I saw it. I literally just saw it when I sat down. I'm like, how did I not get an alert on this? And then I looked at the time and I'm like, this shit happened 4 hours ago. What the fuck?
It's how long? It's going to be so weird seeing Schefter, Rappaport, breaking news combined together. Not through ESPN. But back to Kawhi. Back to Kawhi Leonard.
Yes. So Torrey Cleary has uncovered another connection here.
Yeah.
You talked about the trade. I think there's a growing, very real possibility that trade never happens.
Fact. Yep. I agree. So the NBA kind of said, "You're Toronto. You're taking on this risk. If some shit goes down and there's ramifications, it's on you." So to me, I'm out. I'm out.
Well,
we'll revisit at a later time.
What's funny about that, though, is in past situations where there has been, because this is not the first time this has happened in the NBA, for those who are wondering, there's multiple occasions in the past where there has been backdoor deals made between a player and a team, where a player agrees to sign, a 1-year deal at a lesser amount, and then in turn gets a 5-year extension at a much larger amount, blah, blah. I think I was a Timberwolves player from years ago. I can't remember his name. The team is usually the one that takes the punishment on these, not the player.
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that the player's
team.
contract usually gets voided. The team is the one who actually gets punishment, though, like draft pick stocked, financial fines, among other things. So I believe there was a general manager got suspended over it one time. The fact that the NBA is holding up this trade, and it seems to be because they are implying that there will be some form of punishment levied on Kawhi, is very interesting.
They have to do something, and I've seen like reports of Toronto should say, all right, well, we'll still take him, but we're not giving up XYZ. let's go back to the drawing board and come up with a new trade scenario, the just in case. But that's what they'll do, or just nix it all together.
I think if the NBA really wants to set an example here, they terminate his contract and then they levy penalties against the Clippers. I know that's basically what I just said with the Minnesota situation. However, nobody has cap space in the NBA nowadays. The worst thing that could happen to Kawhi Leonard is being a free agent because nobody can pay him. Nobody has cap space to pay.
Everybody uses up all their cap space, like Chicago with your boy, Norm Powell. What do you get? 2 years. And you know what's so funny about that, the Norm Powell thing? He leaves Miami. What was it? 2 years for 40 some odd million, 45 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Norm Powell.
I think it was 45 over 2, which is crazy because he was getting half of that this year anyway before he opted out.
But there were people that were saying, if LeBron is going to come to the Heat, he'll take a discount. I'm like, no, he's not going to take not LeBron, Norm Powell to play with this core. I said he is not taking that deep of a discount if that's what's on the table for him out there. He's not going to continue to get paid what he was going to get, what he got paid after the season that he had. I know he fell off a little bit towards the end, but he had a great season for you guys.
There was a rumored deal in February, I want to say, that he turned down supposedly of 3 for 90. So I think the joke's on him there because he got a 2-year deal at half of that amount. So
no, but I don't know. Maybe
rumors,
it's the Heat. Maybe it's the Heat fan thing. But they were. I was told up and down he's going to take a deep discount if LeBron agrees to come here. I'm like, he's not. He's not that stage in his career. This is not This is not LeBron, Bosh, and Wade. Or whatnot. You said you wanted him to stay?
I don't think he wanted to stay.
Oh, okay.
I was indifferent on if he stayed or not. It didn't do anything for me. It's not like having Norm Powell drastically changes the outlook of this roster, in my opinion.
No.
It would have been nice to have another shooter, but
the need for shooters, exactly.
Yeah, but you could pay Tim Hardaway Jr. $6 million and get the same thing. So, like, what's the difference? He's not. The ball is not going to be in it. It's not going to be like how the early season was this past year when he was on that heater, where Hero was injured, Bam was in and out of the lineup, and he was able to just be, a 35% usage guy every night. Like, that's not going to happen again. I mean, I guess it could. There could be injuries again, but it wasn't going to happen again. So I wasn't. It's not hurting my feelings that he's not here.
No,
I don't know how to put that.
I wouldn't think so.
To retouch on the cap space, there are 3 teams in the NBA right now with cap space. Those teams are, the Memphis Grizzlies. They have $5.25 million. The Chicago Bulls have $1.96 million, and the Brooklyn Nets have $724,000. I'm sure there are some teams that still have exceptions and stuff that they could use, but you're not going to have any of those because none of the traded player exceptions are eligible to sign a free agent. So, and those are the ones that are going to be in the $20 and $30 million range. So you're talking about being limited to a mid-level exception or a taxpayer mid-level exception or the biannual, which I think is still a thing, but none of those are. I think the mid-level now starts at like 17 or 18, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, it's higher than that. I think it's like 20.
I think it's like 21 or so. I don't know why that number popped into my head, but
that sounds right. Actually, 21 does sound right.
All right. Well, some other moves that took place. John Morant takes the gun show to Portland. Go play with the Trailblazers. Not the gun show. Huh?
The actual gun show.
Actual gun show. Geez, poor Julius Randle. I like Julius Randle, but he goes to the Brooklyn Nets. Sorry, buddy. Here's a little emotional for this guy here. Mitchell Robinson goes to the Celtics. What are you going to the Celtics for? You go anywhere else, dude? Celtics. I thought it was funny that he was at was it FanFest? What is it called up there?
FanFest.
Fanatic Fest. Jeez. And he was signing autographs, and Knicks fans were giving him the shit. Man, the Celtics, bro. And he was just like laughing, signing his name. The Knicks replace him with Andre Drummond.
Why didn't you guys resign him? It wasn't like Boston gave him a huge contract.
It didn't. It was 3 for 48, wasn't it?
47, yeah.
Yeah.
47. But you guys couldn't pay him that?
James Dolan said right after the championship, we're not going to the second apron. We don't want to win anymore.
Okay, never mind. Answer that question.
Shithead.
No,
and then
in that scenario, you couldn't have signed him, so never mind.
Yeah, because then it's like you sign him for a year at $8 million and it costing you $700 million. Trae Young, speaking of overpaid, was he getting $53 million a year extension from the Wizards after that trade, and then the complete whitewashing of those Los Angeles Lakers. They're the white Lakers right now. There's no gold, no other color there, but Austin Reaves.
They're calling it the Snowtime Lakers.
Excellent.
I can't take credit for that. I didn't make that up, but that's what I've seen that in a couple places. The Snowtime Lakers. I got a kick out of it.
That's really good, actually. I like that. So it's Austin Reaves. It's what's his name from Utah that they brought over and paid a ton of money to. It's Luka. They're gonna wear like shorts.
Oh, they're all gonna get buzz cuts, little shorts.
Tyler Hero, that's where he needs to be. Instead of getting punched in the face by Bam. That was a nice little summer league surprise. Little fight amongst old teams. All right, and then I saw Charles Barkley on I don't know what show, but he was complaining about LeBron going to the 76ers and not going somewhere else where it's not a good situation. And I guess Charles doesn't realize that video holds up and everything's on the internet. So he did an interview later in his career and said, if I'm going to come back and play again, it has to be the ideal situation. I'm not looking to rebuild. You said the exact same thing except for people actually were trying to sign this guy. Nobody wanted you anymore, Charles. But all right, so the entire East gets flipped on its head. Did I miss anybody?
We talked about the Sixers, but we didn't talk about the Sixers. I need to get a Knicks fan's take on this.
On what part of it? I think Embiid will play 40 games. I heard some interviews with LeBron, and LeBron was breaking down what the Knicks were doing. But I don't think that. I don't know. I think Knicks in 5.
So the only reason I ask is like you talked about Embiid playing 50 games or 40 games. I think that's the plan, though. I don't think they want him to play a lot in the regular season.
Well, he didn't play a lot this regular season, and he still wound up with my knee, my this, and he's just
also.
arthritic.
I mean, Timmy, I'm sure would say otherwise about how he looked in the playoffs, at least in the round that they played Boston in. Single-handedly won them a game and a half there. So
yeah.
I
remember Embiid going like this, too small to Mitchell Robinson and getting his ass dunked on an alley-oop on an inbounds play.
All I'm saying is they have a lot of depth. Like they have a really deep roster now. Which if Nick Nurse is probably not the guy to manage it properly, but that's
you're right.
Tibbs Jr. over there. He just doesn't believe in playing bench players. But no, I mean, theoretically, if they were to manage their minutes properly, LeBron probably only plays about 50 games as well. But you can start to back off the minutes on Maxey. You don't have to have Jaylen Brown play 3,000 minutes in the regular season. Yep. You can let VJ play, have some nights where it's just VJ and Anthony Simons in the backcourt. Like, I think from a depth perspective, they're geared to manage these minutes really well. And I think from a depth perspective, it would be a really interesting series. Now, yes, injuries are a thing. It's not a video game. You can't turn them off. So
I'm glad about that.
I think they are built to play you guys in a playoff series, though. if healthy.
Yeah.
But that's a
No,
lot of ifs and a lot of what ifs, you know.
That's a fact. No, that's a fact. I'm not. Knicks in 5 is a joke around that. Although they whooped them pretty well. The one video came out and said, we think that the 76ers have improved by 20 points a game, which means the Knicks still would have swept them. Obviously, it's a joke. There's the defense counts in there too, but yeah.
What did LeBron say about the Knicks? What was he comparing them to the Knicks for?
I don't think he was comparing them. He was talking about the way they play and stuff.
Yeah, they were like he was complimentary of them. And he was saying the Knicks made this adjustment, and they just tore into the league after that. So I think he was asked about like adjustments, and he said the Knicks made the best adjustment out of everybody. Cat became the facilitator. Cathausen, yeah. Look at choke slams, baby. He's choke slamming everybody. Love it. And so he was just complimentary about it.
Actually, that was the so to circle back on the LeBron Knicks thing. I actually thought that was the reason you guys probably should have tried to sign him. Losing Mitchell Robinson, I think sliding him into those minutes would have made a ton of sense. There's other aspects of his game that you'd have to figure out along with the existing core. But LeBron at this point in his career, I don't think is. I mean, we saw. I didn't think him and Luka would get along well, and when they wanted to, they got along great. So,
yeah,
I don't think that would have really been an issue. I actually was surprised that the Knicks didn't. It didn't seem. It did seem like they were very much of a no thanks, and I was a little surprised by that.
Early on, there was again all hearsay and rumors, but earlier on. They said something about that LeBron's camp didn't want to overstep, and who knows, didn't want to overstep the Jaylen Brunson of it all, and that if Jaylen Brunson would have reached out to him, then it would have been done deal. They also said if the Knicks didn't win the championship, he'd be a Knick right now. Guess what? Won the championship. I will take that guaranteed championship over the potential of the old LeBron coming. Not old LeBron. It's old LeBron. I'll take. Old,
the Knicks don't want
age.
The Knicks don't want that circus now. They don't need that circus.
They don't need it.
They just don't need it because it's again the Knicks were. This is a compliment when I say this. They were an anomaly. They were an anomaly because they don't have the best players. Again, I'm quoting fucking Miracle now. They had the right players, not the best players. They had the right players, and they played as a team, and they played that way. You bring in that fucking egomaniac flopping around the garden.
Jeez.
Everything becomes about him, and that's going to destroy the locker room. That's what I fully believe. The Knicks right now are in a perfect position to repeat. They're still a team. They're still, well, we have to go beat the Knicks now. We're going to bring LeBron here. We're going to do this. I still see the Knicks are still a favorite, no matter what.
I wouldn't argue that they're the favorite.
There was nothing about this time around that I didn't. You guys never heard me even say I want LeBron. I know I did not say that once. I did that back in the day when it was rumored for 3 years that he was going to the Knicks, and then he went to Miami, and screw him for all that. But I think one of the reason that he said with not going back to Miami is that he wanted to keep the memories of what happened there, and if he would have went back, it might have been a different outcome. But anyway, I think that is the Eastern Conference Finals. Like that's what, if you're looking at the two best teams, that would be it, and it'll be a fun series.
Yeah, I think. Go ahead.
Just because I think that the Knicks as a team, LeBron is a very high IQ player. I've seen him, be 2 steps ahead of an entire team. But the Knicks, not from this season, but from last year. Do you remember? It was against the Celtics, and it was a close game. I don't remember. It was game 2. It was game 2, and Jason Tatum, the second to last play of the game, he just took the ball up court, drove past everybody, and dunked it to take the lead. Then the Knicks took the lead back, and the next time up the court, they were convinced that they could run the same exact play. on the Knicks, and that's when the Knicks got all over Tatum, stole the ball, and the game was over. So I think that the Knicks as a team are just they're every one of their players is so high IQ, and there's no like hotheads like an Embiid or Jaylen Brown, no ego. I mean, LeBron has an ego. I'm not going to sit here and say that he doesn't have an ego.
But like, how does James Harden still in the NBA? How does anybody want to play with that guy? How does anybody want to bring that guy into their city?
We went after him every damn play.
He's a wide receiver. He's a fucking loon. I don't understand how that guy even gets a job every year. He should be in Czechoslovakia by now.
There's regardless of how talented the league has become, there's not a lot of guys out there that can just step in and give you 25 and 10 on a nightly basis with us.
He's like Bill Murray though. I ain't playing defense.
Yeah. I mean, there's flaws to his game, 100%. But I mean, like, here's the funny thing. So, like, he technically averaged 24 last year over the course of the season. But if you look at from when he goes from the Clippers in a situation where it was seeming like he was getting tired of to Cleveland. So he with the Clippers last year, he was shooting 42% from the field, 34% from three. Okay. He goes to Cleveland. He shoots 47% from the field and he shoots 44% from three. Smaller sample size, but not that much smaller. 44 games with the Clippers, 26 with the Cavs. The talent. It's hard to argue the talent. It's all of the issues that come with taking on the talent, or what I would say is a reason why I wouldn't want to be a team trading for him. And the Cavs arguably actually gave up stuff to get him. I mean, they gave up Darius Garland. They gave up a couple of picks too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, so you gave all those stats, which great. Let me tell you the stats against the New York Knickerbockers in that series. 16 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 for 16 in game 1, 40% game 2, 8 for 15, and 2 for 8 in game 4. Game 4, 12 points, 4 rebounds. It's not what you like. You want to see that.
Playoffs optional.
Yeah, defense and playoffs optional.
MO, he probably requested a trade in the middle of the 4th game. So I gotta get out of here. Sorry.
After the 17th time Jalen Brunson blew by him.
And he's like, no, I gotta request a trade. Can you guys get me out of here now? Can you send me to the Knicks for the playoffs, please? That's where I want to go.
It's actually crazy to look at his stats too. So, like, if you look at his career like regular season shooting percentage, he's a 44, 37, and 86 guy. 44, 37, 86. If you go to the playoffs, it's a 42, 33, and still 86. He still hits free throws at the same rate, but everything else drops dramatically. The assists are almost cut in half. The rebounds go away pretty much. The rebounds go up. What? That doesn't make sense. No, they don't. They stay the same. But the assists go down. The shooting percentages go down. The point total goes down. It's a very strange career. What's funny is that in that first NBA Finals that OKC played Miami, that dude was a demon off the bench for Oklahoma City, like a complete demon. Like, I thought they were going to beat us because of players like him, and then he left OKC, and like the playoffs were just never the same for him after that. Yeah, I mean, So the year that they went, is that the finals year? No, that's the finals year. Yeah, the year they went to the finals, he shot 41% from three. He was 16 points a game, and he wasn't starting. He didn't start a single game for them that year in the playoffs.
16 points a game.
16 points a game, only playing 31 minutes a night off the bench for the OKC.
He had 16 points a game in this series.
Yeah, I mean
he's like the starter. He's like one of the main focus guys.
Yeah, I mean that team was a little different, but you get my point though. Like, I thought like, and honestly, when he went to Houston, his first few playoff years, the shooting percentage, never mind, the shooting percentage is really bad. Never mind, disregard. I'm not going to make that argument. He shot under 40% both the first 2 years in Houston. The point totals were nice, but like, good Lord, the field goal percentage just fell out of fucking holy shit. His career is so weird. I could sit here and look at his stats for an hour and couldn't figure out what the hell to say. I'll leave it alone.
right.
I'll leave it alone.
Let's move it along to football. Let's start off with a little Tony Romo. Tony Romo. The video is funny.
The video's
The
outstanding.
situation's not.
video is
The
funny.
law is like, what are you doing? What's the law? That's it. Nothing happens to him.
You
Could
know
he
what?
not
I
have
don't
put
even
somebody
care.
out there.
The greatest piece of video is, have you ever had a concussion? And the dude's face is one of the greatest faces I've ever seen. I want to get that on a t-shirt.
Hello,
Because
darkness,
it
my
is
old friend.
so, oh my, yeah. But his face is like he had 30 years of flashbacks of his football career. And I must have watched that like 3 times in a row because I was dying laughing so
every
hard.
QB hit he took in his career in that moment.
I have a
You know what?
surprise for this segment, but
You
you
have
guys continue. You guys continue. No, I don't know. You guys continue chatting about Tony Romo, and I will be right back.
Okay.
Oh man.
But yeah, like I said, I feel bad when these guys get pulled over, and so I do. I usually don't like to laugh at them, but that question and that response and that face was one of the greatest I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't stop laughing for about an hour straight. And so and the fact that someone added sound of silence also made it even 10 times better.
I saw that clip online. That was great.
Fucking
That was
internet never
hilarious.
loses. Internet never loses. It's just so good.
Man, I hate that it's that it becomes such a big thing.
Oh no. What'd you do?
Yes, authentic from Mexico.
Authentic from
I
Mexico.
am a luchador. A New York
The
Giants
terms authentic
luchador.
from Mexico don't come around very often.
That's not from Mexico. That's from AEW.
This is from Mexico.
That's from the
Bought it-
AEW website.
I bought it in Costa Maya.
You bought it
on my cruise.
You bought it on AEW's website. Don't stop now.
This is how we're doing this segment. I'm Timmy, don't you have one of these too?
Yeah, I have El Grande Americano, whatever the hell I used to call him. I forgot what I used to call him.
The original El Grande
Original.
Americano.
All right. Let's do the DUI stuff. No, but Timmy, I agree with you. Usually I'm like, this is too much. It's embarrassing. I don't want to see it. But this was good, and it's a cowboy.
You couldn't have drawn it up better because he's looking down, and she said, "Have you ever had a concussion?" And he went, "What?"
Did I pass the test?
Like what? And she goes, "Have you had a concussion recently?" He just went, he looked up into the sky in slow motion, and when they hit the sound of silence, I said, "Oh my god, greatest video I've seen all year so far."
And then the next is like he's laying like flattened on the turf. The other good part of that was, did I pass?
Yeah, did I pass?
Oh, turn around. Oh no. And can I call my lawyer? I can't call my lawyer. I should call my lawyer.
Well, I'm sorry, my mask was El Blanco Grande, the big white. That was my guy. I wasn't even Americano.
Let me take it off. Listen, this is
your head instantly turned red putting that on.
Get the hair going right. You good? Am I in place? No, I'm good. Yeah, look at it. It's got the laces. This is authentic stuff here, guys. This is good stuff. All right. Well, so what does CBS do about this? Is this what's going to happen here? Nothing. Just nothing. Wisconsin. I can go there hammered. I'm good. And by the way, I didn't have anything to drink. Oh, there were shooters in my bag. Oh shit.
My favorite tweet I saw was, "Sir, have you been drinking tonight?" "I don't know, Jim."
I didn't see that one. Yeah, that's good. Let's go internet.
That was my
baby.
favorite one I saw.
That's good.
I don't know, Jim.
Oh, yeah. A laugh track. Yeah, laugh track. All right. So nothing's gonna happen to this guy.
Nah. He's on TV.
Should something happen? Something should happen.
I mean, something you should at least get a fine and
have to go through all the normal DUI stuff.
Is that
anyone
like a
else would have to go
normal
through.
law in other places? Like,
Wait, what? Wait, did I miss something? What are we?
Wisconsin has. It's like you get your first one free.
What?
It's all good.
What?
I think as long as you don't do anything drastic, like if they pull you over randomly and well, not randomly, but if it's like a DUI check or something and you're hammered, I'm sure they probably let you go. But if you sorry, I saw you swerving, or I saw you do this, or I saw you do that, then that might be a different story.
How many fucking DUIs does a state have to have for them to be like, actually, guys, we got to stop arresting the first timers, only repeat offenders from now on?
Everyone was drunk.
I'm looking up DUIs by state now.
For the first offense, treated as a civil forfeiture, not a criminal charge, unless you're a minor under 16. Unless a minor under 16 is in the car. Incurs it's going to break the bank, $150 to $300 fine plus surcharges. 6 to 9 months license revocation. Okay, I have a driver, but you should have been using a driver anyway, playing golf. But mandatory ignition interlock device.
Wisconsin only has an average amount of DUIs.
You would figure.
I think as long as you don't hurt nobody or do anything stupid, the first one's okay free.
Yeah, but you could have. I feel like something's gonna happen. I feel like you got to get a caning or something.
Not that this is at all relevant, but what state do you think has the highest DUI rate?
Vegas. No, not Nevada.
Highest
Nevada's so much of a desert. I'm gonna go with Texas.
Nevada actually technically below average, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's all desert. I'm gonna go Texas.
Texas is technically average.
Really?
Yeah. Well, based on the scale,
where would you be depressed? Where is the most depressed? Like northeast? Like is it?
Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking, Steve.
Am I getting warm up there?
Well, no, you're in the wrong region, but you're in the right mindset.
Okay, all right. I might be in that mindset.
Florida?
No, Florida is slightly above average.
Yeah, it is. Hey, we got one. We're above average in something down here.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Oh, timeout. What am I looking at?
Is this reversed?
I'm looking at the wrong fucking chart. Timeout. Let's backtrack. Wisconsin. Wisconsin has 406 alcohol-related driving arrests a year. Nevada 315. What was the other state we talked about? Texas 228.
Wow.
Florida
out of Florida
only 156. Oh no, these are arrests per 100,000 people. Sorry.
So Texas. That's
yeah, but per 100. Oh shit! But there's a lot of people in fucking Texas.
There's a lot of people in Texas. Well, so who's the worst?
The worst is this is different now. I got to refine it. No, it's the same. No. Oh my god. There's one that stands out above the rest.
Alabama.
Alabama actually is lower than Florida.
Get the hell out of here.
Nope. I'm pretty sure in Alabama you're not allowed to buy alcohol on Sundays.
Yes, or after a certain time, right?
I say I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% sure. A lot of those Bible Belt states, you cannot buy alcohol.
I've never been to Alabama. Have you guys been to Alabama?
And all 6 7 days of the week.
All their bars close at like 10. None of their bars are open late.
Shenanigans.
Those Bible Belt states have weird fucking laws about that stuff. Yet they still but most of the Bible Belt states still have actually a pretty high DUI rates, apparently. You guys are never going to guess the state, so I'm going to give it up. The highest rate per 100,000 people is South Dakota at 940 people per 100,000, which is basically 1% of their population will get a DUI, which is really high when you think about it.
I almost said Montana.
What's crazy though is that South Dakota is at 938. There's not another state on here that's over the next highest number. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a brother, North Dakota, 836. So that one's close.
So Dakotas are drunk.
Yeah. After those two though, there's not another state above 565.
Wow.
See now,
that's a fucking big difference.
There, in South Dakota, the first offense is a misdemeanor. You can go up to prison for a year, jail, a $2,000 fine, and a mandatory minimum 30-day driver's license suspension. Jail time is often suspended for first-time offenders. Now, going back to Wisconsin, Timmy, you said, okay, for the first offense, second offense. The third offense is still just a misdemeanor.
What?
No, that's when you got a problem. You got to start locking people up.
What's the second offense?
Second offense is misdemeanor with 5 days to 6 months of jail.
What's the 10th offense?
Depending on how drunk you are.
There's the fourth offense and beyond felony charges.
Jeez.
This is carrying mandatory prison time, steep fines up to $25,000, and long-term or lifetime license suspension.
Wow.
There it is. South Dakota now, the first offense is a misdemeanor. You can go to a year in jail. Fourth offense, class 5 felony, carrying multi-year prison sentence and extended or lifetime license suspension. All right, now that we got geography covered, where the depressed states are, and where you can get away with stuff like this. All right, let's move on to another issue that happened behind the wheel. And Raul, is this Raul? So he's on YouTube. San Francisco coach Shanahan accident happened July 14th, not reported 2 weeks ago, and a lot of mystery what the hell happened. Glad he's alive and well. So
you can leave out the last part.
So the whole story is, he obviously got really fucked up in this, and then a clerical error blamed a 21-year-old girl who gets blindsided by him coming into oncoming traffic because he dropped his phone in between the seat. And so if this never came out, which apparently, obviously, they really wanted to keep this quiet until it eventually came out, the girl would have just gotten blamed for it?
Correct.
Wow.
I'm willing to
and
bet,
the only reason why he came out and said
money that the reason it was delayed and the reason it ended up coming out is because the girl and her family probably were not willing to stay quiet.
Oh yeah. Good. Well, good for them, and in that.
She is okay, not much, by the way. The more important part of this, the girl is okay.
Yeah. Which could have been absolute, because it was just a nick, not to use my team, but if it would have been a couple seconds earlier that he started swerving, that would have been we're talking about fatalities, I think, at that point. But luckily we're not. He is going to have his assistant coaches going, doing most of the work during camp and whatever, and they said he should be ready by the time the season opens up.
Hold on. We got to play more fun facts here. Hold on, I got to look up the name because I don't remember the guy's name. Do you know who the coach is who's running the team currently?
I can't remember it. I've heard it multiple times.
No idea.
Where is he? There it is. I found it. It's their assistant head coach / offensive line coach, Chris Forrester. Does everyone remember who Chris Forrester is? For those playing the home game, for those South Florida-based residents of ours, they might remember Chris Forrester. Chris Forrester was the Dolphins coach who got fired for doing blow in his office.
When was this?
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's like 4 years ago, maybe 5.
Hey, there's a connection there. Nonsense going on there.
I'm also dressing that story a little bit nicer than it actually was. So,
what was he inhaling said blow off of?
There you go. That's the $1 million question. That is the $1 million question.
Yeah. Now, what's the first offense for doing blow off your secretary? That's what I want to
know. Apparently, it's just losing your coaching $1 million coaching job.
Or going to a substitute coach for the guy who almost killed a 21-year-old girl in a head-on collision. All right, so whatever. That I mean, in the end, it doesn't impact much there. Baker Mayfield. He set his deadline for contract extension. I don't know. Ant, was there any rumors as to what the extensions were? He didn't. He just said he felt disrespected and that he felt like the Bucks just thought that he was going to just accept one of the offers that they made.
Oh no, I haven't heard any numbers on that. I did want to talk about this
either.
Tampa thing though, because it seems like it's getting bad. Because apparently Vita Vea is also very upset with extension talks. Mike Evans was so upset with extension talks that he left.
He's out.
Yeah,
but I don't. What is like? Does Baker? I started watching Quarterback, by the way. The whole thing with the girlfriend is. Have you guys watched that?
Not yet.
All right. Well, they talk about like his buddy was trying to set him up with a girl for like 3 years and he wasn't having any of it and whatever. But anyway, I don't know what like, you know me with Baker. What kind of contract does he deserve at this point?
So I pulled up quarterback contracts, right?
Yeah, so some comps. Give me some comps here.
So no, number one in terms of AAV of contract. I'm not talking about current year cap hit or any of that. AAV of their contract. Patrick Mahomes is at the top of the list with $63 million a year.
Oh, Dak good. I thought it was still Dak.
Dak is second at $60 million a year. Third is a tie between 5 quarterbacks. Those quarterbacks are Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love, and Matthew Stafford. That is $55 million a year. Jared Goff and Brock Purdy are tied at 53. Justin Herbert rounds out the top 10 at 52.5. I will give you all the guys over 50. Lamar Jackson is 11.52. Jalen Hurts is 12.51. Next on the list is Deshaun. He's below 50. He's 46. So where does Baker rank in that group in terms of dollars he deserves? I am going to speculate based on seeing these numbers that the Bucks offered him a deal in the $50 million a year range, probably without as many guarantees as he would have liked. And he said no. I'm going to bet money he wants to be in that number 3 through 7 slot of 55.
No.
Is he better than Trevor Lawrence?
No.
He's not. Is he better than Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
yeah.
But we also said that Trevor Lawrence was overpaid. We talked about this last year.
Doesn't change the fact that he's paid though.
Yeah, but if the Bucks are seeing that be overpaid and they're comping him to that, why would they pay him that?
But then lose him. I mean, that's
no. Yeah. The thing I respect the most is that he said, "All right, here's the deadline. After that, we're playing football, and we're moving on."
I just think it's cool that he's agreed to be the Minnesota Vikings starting quarterback in 2027.
You have no idea that I was just about to fucking say that. I was just about, because the madness that's going on there is like,
Minnesota written all over him.
Yeah, I saw today Justin Jefferson. They were talking about his averages per quarterback. With Kirk Cousins, it was 98 yards a game. With Sam Darnold, it was 93 yards per game. And with this clown, it dropped to 54 or 55 yards per game. So he's like, they're like, he's pissed. JJ, yeah. So he's pissed, obviously, going in a different direction. I think he wants Murray to start, and because that's the potential. That was a big debate this morning on one of the shows. So I don't know, Timmy, would you start JJ or would you? I know you love Kyler, but in that scenario with what JJ showed last year, I would try to appease the least diva wide receiver for now. Don't push him over the edge, everybody. Don't stop.
That's a very good point. In terms of wide receivers, Justin Jefferson is very much on the tamer side of things.
So don't push him over the edge. Let that
for
be.
For
now.
Yeah,
a couple more years of JJ McCarthy, and who knows
out there.
Man, don't poke the bear. We don't need him to snap. So,
see, Raul, Raul mentioned I'm on YouTube tonight. Baker Mayfield is trying to get $55 to $60 million per year.
And NFL contract money is not real money, so I don't think it matters.
Oh my God, I will lose my shit if he gets 60 million. Baker Mayfield gets $60 million a year.
Okay, great question. Who would you rather have, Baker or Dak?
You know what? Screw you. Don't make me answer that kind of question.
It's a great question. I'm glad you led me into that.
Give me Baker. Give me Baker because I don't want an ex cowboy. I don't want a cowboy. It's good. That's it. First of all, we got Jackson Dart. I don't want either one of them. Jackson Dart, do your thing. Do your thing.
You see how easy it is to make a case that Baker should be paid $60 million in comparison to his peers?
It's easier for me to say that I hate Dak more than I hate Baker.
I'm just saying.
I'd give him his 55. If he wants 60, I'd be like, no, I'm sorry.
Where does 55 put him?
So
with Josh Allen?
Puts him with Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love, and Matt Stafford.
Look, Daniel Jones just scored another fucking $40 million contract. It's out of control already.
Bro, Daniel Jones is a Greek god, according to Pat McAfee, okay? He's out there. He's ready to go. He's he's 6'3", 200 and whatever, 25
What's funny
pounds.
Is, as I kept going down this list, right? So I stopped at Deshaun Watson, who's 13th, the 13th quarterback at $46 million. Daniel Jones is 14th, 44. Sam Darnold is 15th, 33.5, an $11 million drop. And then there's Baker at 33 and change.
All right, well, then Baker Mayfield's being paid by like a Super Bowl winning quarterback right now.
Do you want to hear something really funny?
Yes.
Baker Mayfield has more playoff wins. Baker Mayfield has more playoff wins than Daniel Jones, Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence,
than Lamar Jackson.
I'm almost positive of that. Lamar Jackson's won like one playoff game in his life.
Yeah.
Hold on, I will verify, but I'm relatively confident of that stat.
But is he on the level of Sam Darnold?
But you see my point though. It's not hard to say he's worth $55 million. It's very easy to get there.
Not when Josh Allen's making $55 million.
Look, you give Baker 55, automatically the Bills just write a check, say, all right, here's another 5. Just don't even bring it up this year. Here's another 5. We won't worry about it. That's it. Let's move on.
Let's not get Josh Allen in trouble with cap circumvention. Like why?
Baker Mayfield.
You're right, Raul. Kirk Cousins has made a ton of money.
I lied. He does not have more wins than Lamar. Lamar is 3 and 4. Baker's 2 and 3. So I take that back.
Yeah, but still, I mean, that's
why did I think that they went on when they went on a deep playoff run in Tampa one year? Am I wrong?
And they just beat Baker, the Eagles, right?
Yeah, they beat the Eagles and then lost to Detroit.
So he's got the one with Tampa. So he got one Tampa.
They really should have won that Detroit game.
Yeah, that's right. So he's got one win with Tampa and one with Cleveland against the Steelers, who were Fugazi, and then the Eagles, who
the Steelers in that game.
They
beat the shit out of the Eagles in that game too.
Yeah. All right.
That's actually really funny. He's lost his three playoff losses are by a combined. Oh no, that's 8. Sorry, I thought it was 3. It's 8, 5, and 3. So that's 16 points. Doesn't sound as good. Never mind. I thought it was 3, 5, and 3. I was like, holy shit, only 11 points in 3 games. That's not bad. Sorry, I didn't see that was an 8. Now it looked like an 8. It's a 3 though. It's 23, not 28. Sorry.
All right. Well, either way, my brain breaks visualizing Baker Mayfield making the same amount as Josh Allen. But
the NFL salary cap goes up like 30% every year. Like this money's it's funny money to begin with. It doesn't matter.
Well, we'll see what Tampa does. But what are the options? Baker's going to be
pay Baker or blow it up. Those are your options.
Looks good in the purple, maybe. Maybe it'll look good there.
Well, how old is Baker anyway?
I looked that up. He's 31.
31.
31.
Still got NFL quarterback standards is prime of your career.
Yeah, that's not bad. He's gotta stop thinking that he can run like Lamar. I mean, he does have those really good runs where he escapes, but then he's got the broken rib and this and that, so he's gotta kind of calm that down a little bit.
I don't think they can tag him either.
No, they can't. I saw that somewhere.
Oh, yeah, they can't. He's got one of the void deals. You can't tag a void deal. Interesting.
That's it. It's all it's after the season negotiation, so he's a free agent at that point. So,
yep, he will be.
Wow. I don't buy that. I'm not negotiating in season bullshit either. Week 1's gonna roll around and he's gonna sign like a 4-year, $200 million extension or some shit.
Well, then the little respect that I just gained for him will go out the window, and I'm sure he doesn't want to do that.
Man, stop. Someone throws $220 million in your face. You're signing that shit too, no matter what you told him
gave
5
him a
weeks
vote
ago.
of confidence. Okay. So he needs to back it off. All right. Ton more football coming in the coming weeks. I told my wife today 5 weeks until football. Everything's 5 around this house.
Training camp, baby, open today.
Yes, all training camps. Scat was a full participant. Odell and neighbors running mirror routes, looking incredible.
Tua's hurt again.
Tua's hurt. Penix is hurt. Tua's got a back thing again. No shit. Penix is like, I don't want to be getting hit out here. So he's gonna stay
by
on
the
the
way,
field for a while.
Steve and I know if they're Rolls watch, right? The Giants fans.
Ooh.
No, it's no nothing.
I forgot we
like
signed
that.
Juju.
Yeah. The Giants history, the coffee book. It's like 100 years of the Giants. That shit was like $60 for like 2 years. It dropped down to 20. Totally worth getting it.
A coffee table book about the Giants.
Yes, it even has little legs on it. If you don't have a coffee table, it becomes a coffee table. That's not true. That's just Kramer. But still.
Who's going to be the first QB making $70 million per year?
Where are we now? Jackson Dart.
There it is. Oh my! And what's with your boy Timmy? Your boy, what's his name? Carton?
No, please.
Did you hear what he said?
I literally watch him just to get me angry, like just to get me going, because he's just him and the rest of New York, man. I can't stand their fucking sports people.
I can't think.
I'm actually starting to like Tiki though. Figure that out.
Yeah.
I've had a problem with him since he did what he did, but I'm starting to forgive him, and I'm starting to like him.
Well, he said that Dayball would have been or basically is a better. Like he can't say that Harbaugh is better than Dayball
because he has to have headlines. That dude has to have one day it's like, oh man, the Giants are looking good. They can make some noise. They're going to be dangerous. The next week it's like, this season so far has been a fucking disaster. They're a bunch of clowns. Offseason this, offseason. It's like, dude, it's all in the past already.
His voice is very irritating too.
That whole shit with Dart and Trump, it was a one-day thing. It's done.
He's still talking about that?
Yeah, everyone is, because it's part of the Giants off-season debacle. Like, what debacle?
Oh.
Look, Cam Scatterbo did a fucking cartwheel somewhere, and they lost their mind. It's like well, who cares? If the guy's healthy, he's healthy. He's ready to go.
Well, the one where he kind of stumbled a little bit, that worried me a little bit. So stop with that. But
you know, my problem. People keep forgetting we have another running back, a very good running back.
Very good running back.
And as much as I love Cam, I don't think he should be starting. I think he should be the short down goal line guy.
Yep.
And maybe the pass guy.
How many times have the Giants done that? How many times have the Giants had the Thunder Lightning thing?
Exactly. Remember Tiki's early role. He would just go on third down and catch the screen passes out of the backfield. That should be Cam. We have a good running back, so people need to stop fucking harping on stupid shit.
Back to back. Tyrone Tracy owner, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Back to back national TV games for the Giants to start the year.
Raul mentioned Kirk Cousins making a lot of money. Just so everyone's aware, at this point in time, as of today, right this second, Kirk Cousins has made the 4th most money of any player in NFL history.
Yeah,
And he's
Kirk's
starting,
fucking
baby.
Cousins.
The only guys to have made more than him are Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and Matthew Stafford.
You like that? You like
And
that?
And that's ridiculous.
And Matthew Stafford just jumped him with his most recent contract extension.
But it's because it's partially because he wasn't trusted to have a long-term deal. So to bring him in for the 1-year deal, it was like, oh, the Redskins, the Commanders, hey, here's 1 year, $900 million, and
That was a combination of
we'll take it year by year. Getting, I'm sure he was tagged a couple times here and there.
I think he was tagged 3 years in a row in Washington.
Well, that's just part of the Washington phenomenal, GM and ownership. That's all. There's a bunch of morons, those idiots.
Oh, do you guys see the Netflix documentary trend where people sit down to the music and whatnot?
Yes, that's funny.
So RG3 sat down and he said the documentary about being forced to play on one leg. Oh shit! But there was a serious thing. Did you see that? The lady sat down and said for the documentary thing, and it was about how she said my husband's a pedophile, and he fucking killed her.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
And now it's going to be a Netflix documentary. he murdered her.
They're going to show They're going to show the TikTok about the fake documentary. It's now a documentary. Yeah.
Well, I was on the cruise. I was on my cruise, and I had seen that one. I remember because people were saying, "Well, how are you gonna handle this?" She was like, "Maybe I'll do a live, maybe some short videos." And then I came across that murdered. I was like, "Oh!" Like that was like that hit my soul. I was like, "Shit!" I just watched this video.
I was gonna send you something too while you're on your cruise, but I don't know how much the Wi-Fi you had or whatever. Where they found another disgustingly huge monster shark. I was like, "Yeah, you go out in that ocean." You go out in that ocean and enjoy yourself.
I'm gonna send you some video, Timmy. Off the cruise ship in the Bahamas, right off my balcony, I saw there's 2 baby sharks, and they said, "Oh, there's a net." The motherfuckers swam through the fucking net. It's big ass stingrays, and people are like, "Oh, stingray." Tell that to Steve Irwin. That stingrays are not dangerous. All right, get out of here. I want no wildlife. Don't put me out there.
You're talking about little sharks. This thing
devil
was
rays that aren't dangerous.
This thing was a prehistoric beast.
Well, I was being sarcastic. I was talking about the baseball team.
No, this thing was a prehistoric monster that they found roaming around an oil rig in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, yeah, you go out in the ocean. You go out in the ocean and enjoy yourself.
All right.
Kirk Cousins has been tagged only 2 times in his career somehow. He got tagged 2 times in Washington. He signed the 3-year, $84 million deal with Minnesota, which was fully guaranteed. He followed that up with a 2-year, $66 million deal, which was also fully guaranteed. And then he signed a 1-year, $35 million deal that was full. Kirk Cousins has barely had any non-guaranteed money in the last 20 years. This is crazy.
King of the short-term contract.
Yeah. Well, that's this deal. Wasn't it his deal he signed with Oakland? Didn't they report it as $100 million deal or something?
Oh, did they? Well, he's a starter. Well, why are people surprised with that?
Is it this one? Oh,
is that where he is now? He's in Oakland now?
Yeah. He's Vegas.
No, he's not. Excuse me. Vegas. He's in Vegas.
That's what I meant, Vegas. But I'm so confused.
I said Oakland too. The 3 of us said, and I said it's preseason, okay? I said Redskins a couple times.
I still say Redskins.
So this contract he signed is crazy. So it's a 2-year deal worth $12.5 million, right? 11.3 is guaranteed. So he has this year where he only will make $2 million this year, but he has a guaranteed salary for next year, which is in the form of a $10 million roster bonus that they have to pay him, whether they pay it to him regardless. I don't know why they structure it like that. Here's the interesting thing. So that $10 million roster bonus becomes fully guaranteed on the 3rd day of the league year for next year. On the 5th day of the league year for next year, he has a $78.6 million option bonus that kicks in for 2028 if he's still on the roster on the 5th day of next year.
How much?
$78.65 million.
Who
Well,
is
that's
his
not happening.
agent? Let me tell you something. If I'm getting ready to come out of the NFL right now, I'm like, "Look, you need an agent. Give me Kirk Cousins' agent, please. Give me his
I
agent,
think I can actually look up who his agent is. Where is it?
Raul,
please."
Raul,
His
do you
agent
think
is
that
Mike McCartney
There you go.
of
Mike is my
Vayner
fucking
Sports.
idol.
genius?
Mike McCartney of Vayner Sports is his agent.
Guys, how much money has he made off Kirk Cousins? I mean, the guy's a genius.
What is it like? Agents are what, like 5%, right? Is it 5%?
Maybe 5,
So he's
10
he's made $20 million thus far.
thus far.
Jesus Christ. Thus far.
That doesn't count the other 30 people he represents.
All right. Raul, my question to you is, do you think that Kirk Cousins is just going to be the quarterback for the entire year, whether he struggles or not? Because he said this season. I know that they named him the starter for training camp at least, but, you know.
That team is really bad. I don't know if anyone's looked at their roster lately. It's pretty gross.
Plus, once all the arrests accumulate, they're going to be down to nobody. All right. So, in the interest of time here, I want to fast forward and I want to move to this weekend, SummerSlam.
All right.
Let's talk about it, Timmy.
Change
Let's
course.
go.
All right. So night one. I like the fact that ESPN covers wrestling all the time now, but they need to learn how to pronounce the names of the wrestlers. You can't say Sami Zayn, okay? You can't do it.
They do it with professional sports athletes all the time. What's the difference?
Well, but I mean, at least it's like Zayn, like he's a top guy. Not
Shohei Utuni.
Like Tyson. He was like, that's a guy. Remember for the ESPYs? Did you see that?
No.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, the award went to Otani for something, and whoever was with him said he, and Tyson was right next to the mic and said, "Oh, that's a dude."
They pay attention to each other's sports real well.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do night one. This is in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Let's do predictions too.
Future
Right.
home of Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
All right.
Not sold out. Not sold out. By the way, that's a genuine concern. It's not sold out.
Ooh. Not sold. But wasn't there an issue last? Didn't I hear you guys talking last year SummerSlam that they shouldn't have gone to the 2 nights?
Yeah, why
For SummerSlam?
WrestleMania, I get it. You don't even,
Yeah.
but SummerSlam, nah.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are gonna have to help me out with some of it. I think I know most of the card, believe it or not. I actually caught up with everything. I caught up with Saturday night's main event from the cruise, Raw, and all this stuff.
Oh.
Maybe not SmackDown. All right.
I'm in SmackDown
6
tonight.
women. 6. Oh, that's tomorrow. Oh, well, from last week.
Oh, tomorrow.
6 women tag team match. I don't know who Fatal Influence is. That's a flaw for me. Versus the Bella Twins and Paige.
They
How
just
has
got
Paige
called.
been since coming back?
Pretty good, actually. Not bad at all. She
So
looks pretty good in the ring. She hasn't been horrible, which is good. She learned a few things while she was out.
You mind tracking this? You're our tracker.
Yeah.
Let's do it. This is like I've never done picks before for wrestling. I don't think with you. This is like you're gearing up for NFL picks.
Nice.
Cousins will not finish this season. Okay, all right. That makes sense. Raul Mendoza comes in.
Here's a follow-up question, Raul. Do you think he gives a shit for making that much money? I'm Gary. Sir, we're going to sit you this week. That's okay. I'm guaranteed all my money.
Well, remember he wasn't pretty bummed about the Atlanta benching.
Yes.
I keep forgetting he played in Atlanta.
Yeah, because they gave him the big contract and then also drafted Penix. All right, Timmy, you lead on this one.
Fatal Influence just got the titles. They are not going to lose them right away. I am going to pick Fatal Influence. They're new from NXT, Steve.
But they would lose the title. It's a 6-woman match.
I mean, they're not going to lose anyway. I don't think.
Okay,
They just got the titles. They need the momentum to keep them going. I'm going to go stick with them.
All right, I'm going with you. I don't know nothing about them. I don't even know what they look like. But I did see that the other Bella who was hurt, one of the Bellas who was hurt, came back. I don't know which is which. Hurt.
Nikki came back.
Nikki came back. All right.
Hold on. I'm almost caught up. Hold on. I'm trying to get them all written down.
Mrs. John Cena just came back.
Mrs. Cena.
You know that nice girl, that bullied John Cena into proposing, and when he finally proposed, she broke up with him. That Nikki
Do you
Bella.
not have the conversation about kids beforehand?
Yeah,
the conversation you gotta have.
Meanwhile, John Cena right now has a wife and 8 kids. Go figure.
He has a kid?
No,
Does he
I
have- I
don't
didn't
think
know
he has a kid.
you-
Oh,
He has a
okay.
wife. I don't know if he has a kid now. I
I
have
don't
no
think
idea.
he has a kid.
No,
He's actually said he would never have kids.
Yeah. All right. Next is a 6-man tag match. It's the Bloodline. I'm up to date on this one.
I'm with the Bella twins on that match, by the way. Just so
Okay. Oh, you are. I'm going Fatal Influence because I don't know any better. But Timmy makes good, valid points. They just won the titles. You don't want to lose that momentum.
Or you lose that match to set up a title defense.
That's true. That could happen also.
That's too deep for me right now with this particular match.
It's too deep for night one opening match.
All right.
Sorry.
Now we move over to a men's 6-man tag. It's a Bloodline, Fatu and Jey Uso and Jimmy versus LA. Just a weird combination of LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys. I saw Solo is funny. I haven't really watched him as much as I could have because he's been on SmackDown the whole time. I really just focusing on Raw for whatever.
It's harder to find SmackDown.
It is, right? And
Raw's
then
so easy. I just turn on Netflix and it's on the fucking top of the front page and just click.
Timmy mentioned that to me too. When you cut your cord and went to go find SmackDown, wasn't it like 2 months behind?
I was 2 months behind us. I didn't see SmackDown the first few months I lived here.
And
that's why I cut the cord.
Well, and I was trying to find Saturday Night's Main Event. I went to Peacock, and it's like WWE is like way down on their list now.
And you know, it's like with Raw, they at least replay it. You can watch anytime you want. SmackDown, if you miss it, you miss it.
Yeah, because SmackDown, I found that on Peacock, but when I clicked on it, it's still not. You're not up to date on that.
No,
I don't know what's up with that.
You got to watch it live. You got to watch it live, or you don't see it.
That's honest to God. That's the reason I struggle to watch SmackDown. It's Friday nights. Who knows where I am or what I'm doing, and I can't go back and watch it after easily. I think technically I can go back to like my my cable provider and watch it. Like I think it comes on demand like the next day or a couple days later. I think I could be wrong in that. Honestly, I never watch it on demand, so it doesn't matter. But like Netflix, like if I miss the show on Netflix, I just watch it the next day or. Yeah. One of the kids will come to me on like Thursday and be like, "Hey, we forgot to watch Raw," and we'll watch.
And you can fast forward through the ads.
Sometimes.
Why did I not have ads to begin with, and now I have ads?
I think I've come up to this. Your Netflix account is tied to your media account, right? Like you get screeners and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
I think you have a special account because you're part of the media.
I'm cool.
And don't share any of your media privileges with the rest of us.
Well, I had Don was doing the Netflix ones, but then Netflix cut down on the sharing, and even they cut down on the sharing of the screeners because it used to be where you could log in and it was a pin that was given to me, and it was the same pin over and over again. But now what they do is when you click on something that's not out yet, it sends something to your phone and it matches the location. So now I can't even I've tried. Doesn't work with anybody.
Yeah, I mean they're just being protective. They've really crack down on screeners nowadays, so I'm not terribly surprised. But I honestly think that's why your Netflix account doesn't get ads.
Yeah, maybe. All right, I like that. All right, Bloodline versus the weird LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Rings. Is there something like the one thing that I'd be missing in making predictions is what do you guys think would happen in this match? Like, is somebody running in, or there's wild things about The Rock and stuff for the Roman Reigns thing, but like in this match, is somebody running in? Is
Roman's
there
not
somebody
running
I'm
in,
not thinking
guaranteed.
of?
Roman's not running in, guaranteed.
No, not
Book it.
Roman. I just that's beneath him to he's got bigger.
I don't know who else is running in for them. Maybe is this the Zilla premiere? Does Zilla run in?
I don't know who the hell Zilla is. What are you
There's
doing
only
there?
70 Zilla Fatu.
He's
Okay.
Omaga's son. Remember Umaga?
Umaga.
I said
What's his
Umaga.
name?
Umaga.
What was the guy's name?
It is Umaga, right? I am saying the right person.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, okay.
What was his name? What was his manager's name?
Umaga?
Wasn't
What
Umaga?
was his
Didn't that guy?
manager's name?
Yeah, the guy with the cigar and the hat, right? Am I thinking the right guy?
Yeah, you are. I can't remember his manager's name though.
Me neither.
He used to say my name. No, maybe that's somebody
I don't
else I'm
know.
thinking about. All right, whatever. All right, Timmy, who's winning this match?
It's actually a hard one. I don't think it's gonna be a run-in, but I don't trust Jacob Fatu being fully invested in the bloodline. He's been a good boy lately, but I don't trust him to be
Well,
fully.
even though these three guys beat the shit out of him,
Yeah, I still don't see it.
Monday?
I don't. He doesn't like to. He don't like being second fiddle to Roman.
Armando
But-
Alejandro Estrada. Sorry.
my name is Armando. Yes, yes.
I forgot. I even forgot about that guy.
So did I. I could
Raul
not
got it.
remember his name.
Estrada. See, Raul didn't even have to look it up. He's boom.
He's a fact checker.
Excellent. That's really well
Um,
done there.
Again, this is actually a hard match. I'm gonna actually go, and I fucking hate LA Knight.
I don't like LA Knight either. I'm glad that he's
I'm
like
gonna go-
why he's like a mix between The Rock and Stone
I
Cold.
love me some Solo though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna go with the good guy team, the mushy team.
Non-bloodline. We're
The
gonna
non-bloodline
label this
because-
non-bloodline on this
So
shit.
I don't trust Jacob yet. I don't think he's fully invested in the bloodline. At least
You're
not
making
yet.
good
anyway.
cases here.
I'll probably be all wrong. Who knows?
I'm going with the bloodline, baby.
All right. I am
Doing
also
it.
going non-bloodline.
Non-bloodline. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Barring a Zilla Fatu appearance, which I don't think is going to happen, but there's been a lot of rumors that he signed with WWE officially. So
All right.
he should go to NXT first from a developmental standpoint, but who knows? WWE is weird sometimes. They have been. I will say though, with most of their signings, they have been pushing them to NXT first, as they should be. Especially with the
I mean that makes sense.
Crew.
It's the whole point.
Oh, real quick, did you guys see the video that the New Day put out, that Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods put out?
I saw the unicorn one.
Yeah, the unicorn one.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Oh, it's sad. Biggie with the broken unicorn was very sad.
With the broken neck, you got a broken unicorn.
Is Big E still with WWE?
Yeah,
He does.
He does the post shows usually of all the pay-per-views. Excuse me, the PLEs.
And it's official. Like he's never coming back, right? That ship has sailed.
They said there's no way. I mean, but Edge came back 10 years later.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan came back 7 years later. I mean, there's no way in hell in the next 5 years he ain't coming back.
That was terrible. That's the worst. That was awful. His injury.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Hurt. I need to. That's what I need. If I tell my wife all this time, and she hates it. But if you put your ear anywhere close to my neck and I just go like this, all you hear is. Go get that checked out. I got two discs are jacked up. I used to have numbness down to my and quick diversion. I was wrestling with my son, who's going to high school this year. Holy shit!
Good Lord.
But At the time, he was 6, and he was falling off the side of the bed. I went to lunge forward to grab him. I grabbed him, chucked him back up on the bed, but I landed directly on my neck onto the hardwood floor, and that's when it happened. That's when it happened. All right, Gunther. Who is Nick Aldis? I know who he is, but was he as somebody as a wrestler? But was he was his name Nick Aldis always as a wrestler, or was he known better as somebody else?
Always Nick Aldis, I thought
so. Like this GM's coming out to attack Gunther on,
both of the
Nick Aldis can't win this match,
former wrestlers that are, because of injuries, stopped wrestling, and this is what they do now.
Yeah.
They do the on-screen GMing,
like Stone Cold back in the day.
But they also produce matches backstage. Like I know,
I was stunned to see that. Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
They also produce backstage.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you that.
You look at
Aldis is not that old, by the way.
What was it called? The show Unreal? What was it called?
Unreal.
Yeah, if you notice that show, you see T.J. Hart, you see Bobby Roode, you see all these guys who can't, who got hurt, can't wrestle anymore. Now they're all agents. They work directly with the wrestlers.
And the Raw guy, the Raw GM.
Yeah, him too. Pierce.
I can't remember his name. Adam Pierce.
I like Pierce when he comes on. Quick Monday Night Raw preview. Blah, blah, blah. He gets all into it.
He's really got the social media thing down. I like the way he does it.
Yeah. Could you imagine Stone Cold back in the day?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and who else was I going to say? I don't know. Well, yeah, there's a bunch of guys backstage who are all.
Did you finish watching that?
No, I got like one episode to go, I believe.
All right. So for me, as a casual, I don't see how Gunther can possibly lose his match.
Yeah, I'm going Gunther. He's had his ridiculous share of losses, and this ain't going to be another one.
Yeah, it can't be. Andy with us. We got a clean sweep there. Yeah, see, I'm getting the lingos back. We got a clean sweep.
I didn't hear did you guys pick? I'm sorry. I was trying to read if Aldis did have an injury.
Gunther.
Oh yeah. There's no way he loses that match.
Yeah, exactly. You can't tap out Cena and then lose to Nick Aldis.
He just doesn't lose anymore unless it's to like a big face,
Yeah. Raul says Gunther. Next up, the Women's World Championship match: Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. Damn. And in what is it? Unreal. When she's talking about the have you gotten to that part with the lump to the head? She said she's never been more physical and whatnot. The whole thing with Cena, I enjoyed all that stuff.
The show's fantastic.
I love it. Paul Heyman, I don't like this show, that's fine.
They give away a lot of the backstage magic,
But he's in it. But like he's like a schlump, like a schlemiel out there. He's at the table. He's unbuttoned here, and
I love that there's certain things though that they don't give away. For instance, you would never on that show see Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns interacting, or Seth Rollins and CM Punk interacting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And according to people, they supposedly don't like each other. When in real life, Rollins and Punk have been friends for like 20 some odd years, and Rollins and Reigns are supposedly spend family vacations at Disney World together. So,
Disney connection.
Roman is there frequently, by the way. There's a ton of them.
Yeah. I usually see that online.
He don't look friendly.
Who, Roman?
I don't think Roman's friendly.
I wouldn't approach any. I might like say hi. I told you guys I ran into Kevin Owens at the airport here in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
I just gave him a fist bump, and then Austin Theory was with him. Austin Theory was standing in front of him. Owens is just standing there, I'm Kevin Owens, just standing there, and he was cool. Like I walked by him, I looked at him, I realized who it was, and he looked at me. I gave him a fist bump, and I just kept going. I didn't say anything else. I didn't talk to him.
And he appreciated the shit out of that, I'm sure.
He gave me the fist bump. He gave me a smile, and then I kept moving. I didn't stop or nothing.
I seen him one time, and I completely understand why. He was with his kid. We were online at the Garden getting ready to go in. He just showed up with his kid, and he wouldn't look at nobody. He had his arm around his kid, held that kid like with a death grip. I was like, I'm never saying hi to him with his kid. He'd probably just punch you in your face.
I'll be honest though, if I've had it happen a few times where I've seen people with their kids, and like if they're with their kids, like I don't acknowledge it. I don't say anything. I just let it
Wait,
go.
you don't what? What don't you do?
I don't.
Real quick, I stalked Jennifer Garner that way. Me, Ed, and our friend Grove were going to see Transformers in the IMAX, and I'm like, "Let's go! We gotta hurry! I don't want to miss it! Hurry!" Let's go. And my friend Steve goes, "Yo, man, it's that chick you like." I go, "Who?" He goes, "Man,
Steve Rogan?
yeah." He goes, "That Daredevil girl." I go,
Buddy.
"Jennifer Garner?" He goes, "Yeah." I went, "Whoop!" Fucking bout face. I go, "Where?" And I chased her into one of the stores, and I'm like, "Where is she? Where is she?" And I saw her, and I was like, "Oh my god!" But then she ducked down. I was like, "Why is she ducking? Did she see me?" But she actually bent over to talk to like button her kid's jacket. I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "All right, never mind. I'm not going to approach her now. I don't want to, be like that guy, that stalker guy."
Yeah, they'll get Stalker Tim.
Even Stalker Tim has his limits.
I think the way you do it though, or we're doing with the work stuff, like that's different. That's not.
And I've done so many more that I can't do because they yell at you. You can't videotape. You can't do it. I just scream out people's names. I don't give a fuck if they respond. Awesome. If they don't, I know you're a douche. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, in those situations though, like they're there for media appearances. Like they're there to be recognized.
Not,
like it's
not
different.
one wrestler has been a dick. Rhea was very to herself. Other than that, every fucking wrestler I met was nice. Punk was nice.
Who was the nicest?
But Rhea has shown that like on the show, like she
seems like she tries to have a private life. Yeah.
Well, because I had Punk and Rhea in the elevator, and I was like, "Holy shit!" So I was like, I smiled at her, and she kind of like a little thing, and I said, "I'm a big fan." And he goes, "Punk goes, me or her?" I go, "Well, both." He goes, No, her." And I was like, "No." And then on the way out, he fist bumped me. I was like, "Oh, thank you. See you later." Very nice guy. Very nice. Cody, super nice guy. Cody's just like he sees on TV. All nice.
I've heard
Triple H was a little Triple H. I couldn't get Triple H to shut up for 2 seconds for me to say something to him. He was just yapping the whole time. And then you saw the Paul Heyman picture. Paul Heyman was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
He was awesome. He was fantastic.
That's good to hear.
I said, I'm a huge fan for a long time. He said, "Thank you very much, sir." And I said, "Would you mind if I grab a picture?" He goes, "Absolutely." Just like the character. Absolutely. And they did that. He did that stupid grin. I was like, this might be the greatest picture of all time.
Well, he's awesome because he stays in character when he stays in full character. Like he's like to Chris Russo, like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why are you so angry?
But see, I don't think with him, like, I think okay, maybe it is a character, but I think he's been doing it for so long that it's not really a character anymore. Like, I think that's just him.
Well, he's always he's Long Island, the attitude, the ECW attitude.
If they weren't so uptight at the fucking job, which I miss terribly, by the way, if they weren't so uptight, I would do shit. Like if I saw Paul Heyman, I'd be like, "Ladies and gentlemen," like I would start every conversation with a catchphrase or a song or something like that. But they're like, "Oh, dicks."
That's what we did to The Rock.
Oh, the people that work. You're talking about the people that you work with there.
Yeah, because we actually had a meeting one day. Because they were doing what were they doing? Daredevil. They had the media thing for Daredevil, I think it was. So on the 10th floor, they set up the entire we walk the red carpet. That's not outside no more. It's all inside at our building. So it makes it look like it's outside. You're on the red carpet, but you're not. You're actually in the building on our 10th floor. And I was like, "Oh shit, let me take a picture of Daredevil." Oh shit, let me take. Next, like 2 weeks later, we get a thing. None of you are allowed to post pictures with any Disney logo, any Disney product. If we see you wearing your uniform and this, we're gonna fire you immediately on the spot. I'm like, really? I go, I'm publicity, bitch. I'm letting people know that Daredevil's coming out in a couple weeks. I said, "What do you mean they can't? I can't take pictures." I go, I'm your best source of fucking getting it out there in the world."
Did you see Vincent D'Onofrio?
I didn't see anybody from Daredevil.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately,
I've heard he's actually a halfway decent guy.
I'm sure he is. I stalked Charlie Cox on the L train once, but that was it.
On the L.
During
a little different on the L train.
I have that picture somewhere. I'll send it to you next time I see it. I get on the L train, sit down, I turn to my right, and he's just sitting on the L train. I'm like, motherfucker, that's Daredevil.
Really?
Yeah, because he lives in Williamsburg during the first Daredevil, the first series.
Okay.
He lived in Williamsburg, and I was like, I have to get off and follow. I said, no, I can't get off and follow him. If I get off and follow him, that's taking stalking to another level. That's actually
Yes.
stalking.
Yes.
I know
physically
stalking-
getting off.
Yeah, Stalker Tim's a name, but that's actually stalking where I can go to
Yeah,
jail. So I was like, no, I'm not going to get off the train.
Well, that's what we did. We did to the Rock down a long ass time ago. The Rock, I worked at Best Buy, and the Rock used to come in every Tuesday for his underground stack of new rap albums. And I said to everybody, I said, next time he comes in, let's hit his music. Nobody's gonna. He comes in with glasses and the hat down. Nobody's gonna notice. He comes in first thing in the morning, was nobody there, so we did it. We hit his music the next time. He looked over, and he smiled at all of us, and that was it. We didn't approach him
Yeah,
or anything like that.
So you know he's not a dick.
Yeah. All right, back to our picks here. Liv Morgan, Io Sky. Raul says Io Sky should win, but WWE will not allow it, and Liv Morgan will keep the belt. I will side with Liv Morgan keeping the belt. I don't know about the not allowing part, but I think he mentioned that there's no title defense, so hasn't been any title defenses in 100 days, so she's gonna win, or they'll figure out a way.
Danhausen cursed her. So Danhausen cursed her. So I don't know. It's not an easy pick anymore.
Did she steal the monies? She stole the monies, didn't she?
She stole the monies, the human monies.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Monies.
I was actually gonna say Liv until you said that. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, man. I know the curse. The curse works.
Yeah,
and I read they're getting ready to
it.
blow up. They're getting ready to blow up the Judgment Day again because
Oh,
no one
shit.
cares. No one cares about them right now because it's like who's in that group that you're really afraid of?
Dom and Liv. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name? Just won the title, right? The Intercontinental
Whatever.
title.
Yeah, Raquel. Yeah.
Raquel.
So,
listen, I want to publicly apologize. Take this time to publicly apologize to Danhausen. When he first came in, I was like, "Who's this joke coming out of the?" He was the surprise. I was like, "This bum." I love you, Danhausen. I appreciate everything that you've done for me. I love you.
He's been amazing. Like,
I love you.
I hate him and Joe Henry together.
I don't like that either.
I didn't like Joe Henry.
I like Joe Henry, but I don't like them together because you're ruining Joe Henry is what you're doing.
That Joe Henry run was that star fizzled out a lot faster than I think a lot of us thought it would.
Yeah, they ruined him. They ruined him real fast.
Well, I think they had him take too many L's
right
early on.
So,
but anyways, after Tim's comment, I do have to change course. I'm going back to EO.
Raul had me thinking one way, but the curse works. I can't go against it.
I had Liv written down before Raul had even sent the message.
I'm going EO.
I'm going EO also just because of the curse.
Yeah,
curse is real.
WWE is not going to let that shit die. You got to keep that going. You have to. You got it mainstream with the Knicks. Like, you can't let it die now. You have to keep it going. And he curses any wrestler. You got to keep it.
That's another reason why I'm pissed off. I'm not at work. I'm on disability because fucking Danhausen's probably there every week.
That's probably right.
And I'm missing them every goddamn week.
But they're on all the time. They're on Get Up. I haven't been watching First Take for a little minute, but
I told you
WWE messed up with Sol Ruka losing. Oh, messed. WWE messed up with the Sol Ruka title
her
run.
IC title run.
Oh, like ending it or having it at all?
Yeah, she only had like a month.
Is she like a brand new version of Lita? Kind of.
She's dresses a pretty good
the
wrestler.
Same. Yeah, well, her gimmick sucks though because right now she's like a surfer girl from Hawaii, and she throws up the fucking thumb, and it's like, dude.
I'm waiting for her to bust her ass one day when she sits on the top rope.
Yeah, let her turn heel and get a good gimmick going. Then we'll see. But they gave her the title. That's enough for now. She's young. She's brand new. She's all right.
Yeah.
I do think in terms, like, obviously with going back to Unreal for a second, it does reveal a lot of stuff. Obviously, like it's the nature of the show. The thing that I won't say it hurts it, but it seems like the women in that locker room are extremely tight knit. Like you see them before like any show, they're all grouped up together, praying or talking to each other. Like they, it's not like the like I think like I use the Punk and Rollins example, is that's the prime one. Like you will never catch them on video or camera talking to each other. Like even if you go back to like season 2, was it Elimination Chamber or something like that, where they had all the guys for the chamber going over the match. You notice that they had them on opposite sides. They wouldn't be near each other, and they never talked to each other directly.
Maybe one day after Roman Reigns finally gets to hit Seth Rollins with his back turned with the chair cleanly.
He did that though. We saw this. This happened. No, it didn't. I thought it
never
did.
happened. Paul Heyman stopped it, and then
that's right. He was gonna do it, and then he got low blowed. That's right. Okay.
Sorry. And then on Raw, he's like, "Oh, Seth Rollins just standing by the rope, and let me take 10 minutes to walk over and go grab a chair." At the end of Raw.
All right, so night 1, we got 2 matches left. We got
2 matches.
Oba and Brock.
Brock versus
Hell in the Cell.
Oba. In a Hell in the Cell.
This is in Minnesota, right? SummerSlam. This is actually Brock's last match.
Supposedly.
I mean, being he did the retirement thing last time, I'm thinking it's his last match.
So you're showing the awesome booking by them lately. You have the guy have his retirement match, and you bring him back for 2 more, just to retire again. Bunch of morons. So
there was a lot of rumors though that they didn't know he was going to do that in that one match where he left his stuff in the ring. That like he did that on his own.
I don't remember what they said on the show.
They didn't cover it on the show.
They didn't talk about it. No, he
They actually, I thought it was weird because they discussed the match, but they never talked about that part of it.
Yeah,
and because you notice that Brock Lesnar does not do any of those interviews. He is not. He's on the show like when he's wrestling and stuff, but like he's not backstage talking to the cameras.
Hell no.
Or let me tell you something.
Like, great job, Brock, or none of that stuff.
If Oba Femi loses this match, there's going to be hell to pay. There's no reason for him to lose.
It's Oba.
I agree.
And I heard him already talking. We gotta slow burn the guy. We don't want to push him down people's throats. No. The fucking guy is the most popular guy going right now. That's not pushing it down. Roman they pushed down the throats because he wasn't even the most popular guy in the Shield. That was pushing him down your throats. This guy is a fucking phenomenon already.
It's funny.
Put him against Roman. Woo! What a fucking match that's going to be.
They finally stopped pushing Roman super hard, and Roman took off.
Yeah, he got Paul Heyman, and he learned how to talk. That's all you needed.
Yeah. Ever since he came back during COVID.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we're all in agreement on the Oba. Oba has to win this match.
Raul says Oba.
You let that. You had him lose one of the matches already. All right, so because Oba won the first one, Brock came back and won the second one. This is the rubber match now, right?
And by the way, I'd like to see if this is Brock's really his last match. I'd like to see like a little break of the kayfabe and do something for the guy or something like that because he like they call him the most decorated man in combat sports. The dude's a fucking animal. He deserves a little something if we're not going to see him again.
He's not going to let them do that though.
Probably not, but I would fucking do it anyway.
He wouldn't.
But I also think just based on the way that everyone else has talked about him, because obviously he doesn't do a lot of interviews, he doesn't do a lot of talking about wrestling in terms like open interviews and stuff like that. But by all accounts, that would be very good. By the way, good call, Raul. By all accounts, though, he's like a real like wrestler's guy. Like he's someone who would want to put someone over on his way out.
Supposedly he's really close with Oba. He's taking Oba under his wing, and he's like helping him.
That's awesome.
That's
amazing.
Yeah. So even the fact that he's just doing that for the guy who's basically taking his spot is a good fucking thing. And I don't care. Yeah. So I think that's great.
But there were all those rumors before Mania that Brock would not allow a loss in his last match. But I don't.
He's
I don't
someone
see
who
him
has a great
dictating.
understanding of the business. Like he
Yeah,
really
exactly.
does.
I don't see him dictating like, oh, I must win my last match,
Nope,
especially after what Cena did.
Did we smell a screw job? We smell one? I don't know.
No.
If he
Is this
won't do
where
business, we'll do business
Vince
for
McMahon
him.
comes back out? Vince McMahon, Brock screwed Brock. All right, so we all on Oba, and then main event
Punk-
night one
Punk
is CM
Cody.
Punk and Rhodes. They had CM Punk was on one of the shows this morning from a feed and talking about the friendship for 20 years be a lot easier. He said his job is a whole lot easier when he hates the other guy. So is this QB1 taking the title back?
Hope not.
Well, again, I put my ear to the ground. Rumors are there's going to be a major heel turn at SummerSlam.
Well, it's gonna
Now,
Cody's finally gonna do it.
does it happen before he wins or after he loses and he turns? It could go either way if it's Cody. But I mean, I heard there's going to be a major debut and a major heel turn. Now that could be fucking anybody.
Who would the debut be?
That I have no idea. Well, supposedly Enzo and Cass are coming back for SummerSlam.
Do we really need that to be a SummerSlam?
I read something that
Re-debut?
AJ Lee comes out and then it becomes a thing with Cody's wife.
Ooh,
I saw that.
That kind of thing.
Bullshit. Brandy has been totally against wrestling for a while now, so I don't know that that's gonna happen.
I don't know. She's hot though. I don't mind.
Wouldn't mind seeing her out there. Yeah, exactly. And then well, I don't want to say what she said if you haven't seen the last episode of the
Punk will win and turn heel. I don't.
That's the other possibility. But I think CM Punk is really enjoying being a face right now.
How did you turn heel when he just got Larry's paw print on his belly?
That's right.
But
Larry.
No, but seriously, what does a Punk heel turn look like? Like what is a Punk heel turn?
He loses and he goes ape shit. Chairs, breaks a leg, breaks a nose.
But how can you do that if you lose? Then the guy who just won now can't defend on TV for.
Well, look what they did with Orton. He punted him. His freaking eye was swelled shut, and he was back on Monday.
No, he missed like 2 weeks after that.
No, I don't think so.
I'm almost positive he missed time after that.
Did he, Timmy? Maybe I could definitely be wrong.
I don't. If it wasn't more than a week.
I thought it was 2, but it wasn't long. I know that.
No,
I remember seeing
I'll give him credit for being.
Yeah,
I'll give him a credit. He's a machine. I'll give him a credit for that.
He's a worker. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's where I don't buy him turning Cody because, and I hate to say this because it hurts my heart every time I do, or someone else says it. He is the face of the goddamn company, and I don't like it, and I don't know who else could it be. But
no one else works enough aside from Seth, and Seth gets hurt too often.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give my prediction right now. I think it's a Punk win, Cody turn.
Cody Rhodes appeared on the Raw after WrestleMania 42 on April 20th, despite not being medically cleared to compete.
Wait, him and Orton was WrestleMania?
Yeah,
I don't remember what I did yesterday.
No. Why am I so confused at life right now? Bitch. Showed up at the appearance. He showed up in Vegas with his left eye completely.
Right. You're right. It was.
Yeah, he didn't miss any time.
That was the Pat McAfee bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I could have sworn he missed time, but I guess not.
You see how quick a bad heel turn can make somebody? Everyone hates fucking Pat McAfee.
See, Raul didn't. Raul said 2 weeks also. All right. The Raw right after. Oh, so who do we got?
I'm saying Punk, Cody heel turn.
Well, and then then they just continue the feud afterwards as no longer friends.
I'm reading the summary of the Raw after Mania, and Cody is not listed in here anywhere.
What was the Raw after Mania?
Wait, hold on. CM Punk spoke about.
What was the date? I don't remember the dates.
Oh no, yeah, he came out and talked with Punk.
Yeah, WrestleMania was 18th and 19th, and he was on the April 20th Raw.
Never mind. I could have sworn he missed like 2 weeks.
Yeah, because I was thinking back to Mania. After that happened, I think Brandy had an injury and said to Cody, like, I can't even milk my injury. Now you got to get hurt.
Yeah. Maybe he took time off after that, because he did take some time off shortly thereafter. That's usually when a lot of the bigger names take some breaks, is right after.
That was disgusting, by the way. And he said, "Yeah, I could have moved my head."
Don't feel bad, bro. I was thinking the same thing. I could have sworn it was 2 weeks.
Yeah, no blame game here. We're not in our prime anymore. Our memory is not like what it used to be. Any of us.
I'm sticking with Punk on that though. Steve, you said Punk also, or no?
I'm gonna go with CM Punk.
Okay, so we're Punk across the board on that one.
My son don't miss no time, baby.
He's a worker. All right, night 2. Where are we starting? We'll start with the low match on the totem pole here.
Yeah.
What's the low match on the totem pole?
Is it the Human Monies?
No.
On a pole match?
Human Money's on a pole match?
Wait,
no.
What?
Danhausen can't be low man on the totem pole.
Why not? No, he should be in the main event, by the way. I'm just saying.
I was going to say that the low match on the totem pole here was either going to be the women's 5-way ladder or Trick and Corbin. I love Trick. Not big on Corbin.
Maybe the ladies. That doesn't matter. Either one.
Who's the mystery? Who is the mystery person in that match? There's a mystery person, right?
In what match?
In the ladder match?
It's Julia or Lash Legend. I'm not sure when that gets decided.
Oh, okay. I don't know who Julia is. I know Lash Legend is, but I don't know.
Maybe tomorrow night. Tomorrow night it gets settled.
Maybe.
On SmackDown.
I don't watch SmackDown, so I'm a little behind.
Interim. What is that? What's happening with it? I don't know nothing about this match. Interim WWE Women's Championship match. Why is it interim?
Because what's her name's hurt? Rhea.
Jade.
Who?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rhea. Yeah. Rhea.
Yeah, Rhea's hurt.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
I think
it's Stratton.
Maybe she just took time off. I don't know.
It's Stratton, Cargill, Flair,
Chelsea Green,
and a mystery partner, and a mystery entrant.
I actually have no idea where to go with this one.
Rhea might be shooting Terrifier 4.
What if it's Rhea? No, kidding.
It's not. No, it's Julia or Lash. It's listed as one of them.
Oh, all right.
You know who I want to see win this match? I'll tell you right now who I want to see in this match. Chelsea fucking Green.
I agree.
I would love to see her win this.
The last time when I went to that to Raw that time, she was in a wheelchair, screaming she was in the aisle, screaming at the fans and whatnot.
I mean, even Triple H said it on fucking Unreal. That girl does anything you ask. She's ready to go 24/7. Reward her then. Reward her. You know what? I'm gonna put out some good vibes.
Tim's gonna talk me into it.
I'm gonna put out some good vibes. Whether I believe it or not, I'm picking Chelsea Green to win because I want her to win, and I'm putting the vibes out there into the universe. So Triple H and fucking Michael P.S. Hayes and fucking Brother Love will hear me and say Chelsea Green wins the goddamn match.
I love you. I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't think we can see Stratton, Flair, or Cargill win, which is the only reason I think there's a possibility.
Why not Tiffy?
Right. We saw it. She wasn't that great as a champion. Not to mention they give her the belt and she went super personal with Charlotte Flair in her first main big promo, and I think they punished her.
You know why?
Because off her shortly thereafter.
As long as
Yeah,
she's a
I remember that.
face, as long as she's a baby face, she's not winning. She's a way better heel. Way better heel.
I mean, you could just look at her and she's like the hotter girls are better heels, but maybe that's just
Always.
a
Heels make them
it's just a
hotter
fantasy
too.
thing.
I'm sorry, heels make them hotter too.
Yeah, like Stacy Keebler, she was better with the Dudleys.
That's fair.
No, I
No?
like her. I like her as Miss Hancock in WCW.
Well, I was talking. Yeah. Well, maybe she was at her best when she was with McMahon, dancing on the table.
Exactly.
I'm
Bad
gonna
girl.
I'm gonna
Vince McMahon made all that stuff happen. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna side with Tim. We're gonna speak the positivity into the universe.
Chelsea? All
Put it
right,
out
I'm with
there.
you.
Put it out there.
Raul, who you got? I'm
Raul.
going with you guys. I don't
That's
know.
right. Go for the sweep, Raul, so we can put the vibes out there.
Let's
Triple
see
H
it,
hears
Raul.
it. Triple H hears it. Goes. That's why we do what we
What
do.
we do. When she wins, will he come out and say that this is a new era?
This is a new era
Oh.
in women's sports.
It happened.
Yes.
Chelsea Green. Lucha
That's it.
Underground. Lucha, don't make me put it back on. Do
I'm
not
gonna-
make me put it back on.
And if she wins, I'm gonna fucking tag her on Twitter and say, "You're welcome. You're welcome. We did this for you. We put it out there in the universe for you."
All right, that's the first match. I'll go Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn.
Zane.
No, so this, yeah, I know. I forget who it was on the one of the sports centers. Number one contenders match. Is this for the what number one contenders match for what title?
Undisputed. Whoever wins out of Cody and Punk. So, all right. So I'll go first
It's not
on
going to
this.
be Finn Balor again.
I'll go. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if I just fucked up.
Yeah. No, we hear
Yeah,
you.
you're good.
I know he's not going to win, but I'm picking Finn Balor because I want Finn Balor to win. And even though I really like Sammy, I would rather see Finn enter into that realm of wrestlers for a little while where he should have probably been for a long time. But I think Sammy wins. I'm officially saying that my pick is Balor, but I do think Sammy wins.
And I agree 1,000%. And for the same reason, Finn Balor deserves to fucking be up in that upper echelon
Yes, he
of
does.
wrestlers. And
He's
he never got his
unbelievable.
shot after he got hurt. So yeah, I'm gonna pick him too just to put it out there in the universe again.
When you say shot, like a push or a title.
He won the Universal title, and he won it. And I think he tore his pec or thing.
Seth Rollins did the fucking the corner thing he does. He throws him into the corner. But he did it on the outside of the ring, and Punk landed and tore his fucking shoulder out. So I was there. I was at SummerSlam that year. And he tore his shoulder and wins the title. Next day, he had to give it up. Never got like a real legitimate shot again.
Nope. He was out for.
It was a good match with that he had with Punk, if I can remember that correctly.
He can hang with anybody in the ring, like literally. He'll make anyone look good, or he can look great. Like he's just phenomenal.
I thought this is again casual, but I thought that he looked good in his match against that was a good match with CM Punk. For the title.
He can hang with anyone, and he will make them look unbelievable, or he can look unbelievable. Like he's just and he's not bad on the mic either. Yeah, I would love. Balor.
Me too.
Yep. Sure. I'm there.
Let's do it. Put it in the air.
Put it in the air. All right. United States Championship. Trick Williams against Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin. Did he just come back?
Yes.
Yep.
I don't like him.
Nope.
I liked him I liked him back in the day when he first popped up. I thought he could have been a really good heel. And again, they just don't know what to do with him, and it just got away from him, and then he became a joke. So
I like Trick
don't-
Williams from the show. His parents were there, and I like when the parents were walking out or leaving after the match. The mom looks over at somebody and said, "He whooped that Trick."
Yeah.
Raul says Trick Williams. I say Trick Williams.
Trick Williams.
Sweep, little sweep action. It's a sweep action, like if it was week 3 Browns versus Chiefs for the sweep.
Is that really going to be a sweep? The Chiefs,
Come
not looking
on,
so hot.
over the Browns.
Just saying.
Did you see that video
You wouldn't
someone
pick
put
the
out?
Browns over the Chiefs, huh?
The video someone put out. He goes, "It's July, whatever." And I would rather watch. He goes, "I would give you anything right now to watch the Jets versus Browns on Thursday night than to anything else going on right now." I was like, "Dude, you're right. I'd watch that whole game
For real. Like
Not
after
wrong.
after the NBA season was over, it was like hello darkness, my old friend. Clinging to the World Cup.
There's nothing more magical than when football season gets going and the weather starts to cool down, and you have football on like a Monday night, and it's cool outside
in November. I gotta wait till November for that.
So it's hey, guess what? I live in Florida too. So
yeah, but you cooled down a little bit. You guys are getting some bad storms up there. I see. It's a little rough weather.
It's been a little funky
driving
lately.
all over the place. Okay,
we've had fucking
too.
tornadoes. We've had tornadoes.
Oh yeah, in Jersey. Yeah, my sister sent me a bunch of them. How far are you from Mattawan?
Dude, I don't know. I've been here a year. I still don't know where I am. I've been here a year. I still don't know where I am.
That's a fair assessment of Jersey.
People are like, are you South Jersey, Mid Jersey? I don't know. I'm here. This is where I am.
I'm in Jersey.
Yeah, I'm in Jersey somewhere.
Man. All right. All right, we got a clean sweep there. IC title, Penta, Chad Gable. This is another one that I don't know a whole lot about.
I feel confident in my answer on this. I think the greatest thing to come out of the El Grande Americanos feud is the fact that wrestling fans everywhere realized, hey, that Chad Gable guy's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They have carried this momentum to this point, and they need to keep it going. Not that Penta losing means anything. Like, Penta's momentum will stay the same regardless, but you give Gable a title here, and you can keep riding that momentum. So I'm going Chad.
I am also going Chad for the exact same reason.
Yep. Chad.
Yeah.
I don't particularly I don't stop him. I've never been this type of a fan of wrestling. Like the loot, like, I hate Rey Mysterio. I'm still upset that he won the title. I was at the and you've never heard the story. I was at the Royal Rumble, and I was like, "There's no way Mysterio is going to win this thing." The final 3 were Triple H, Randy Orton, and Rey Mysterio. And I'm like, no way he's going to win this match. And he won the stupid Rumble. He won the title. Batista.
How much of this Grande Americano feud did you watch?
No, not a lot. No, I would need to like watch a recap of it. Like, I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I don't know the full like the momentum of the storyline and whatnot.
They turned a stupid gimmick into an incredible storyline with both wrestlers that.
Well, yeah, that I know.
Okay. And the match they put on as the mask versus mask match was unbelievable. It was amazing.
I saw some highlights of that. I didn't watch.
Oh my!
Where he was bleeding like so good. Was that where he busted open? Yeah.
Go watch it. It's so good.
I should watch it. I should give it a shot. Yeah.
Dude, I was glued to that one.
All right, so that's another clean sweep here. Chad Gable for Raul, and now we move to the co-main event. Danhausen against Dom Mysterio. What's the thing? Because it doesn't show it on this list. Human Money's on a pole match.
The winner will
the
keep
Human Money's are going to hang it.
Yeah, the Human Money's.
What's her name? Liv.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. All he requires is human. He's not a difficult guy to please. Danhausen, baby.
He has to win. Gosh.
Cat did it wrong. He didn't do the. He didn't pull the arrow.
Tim.
I don't know if I can go with him.
Come on, Timmy. If whoa, what if?
Let's put it this way.
I'm making some bullshit here.
I got it.
What if Danhausen cursed Liv, and for some reason, Liv then decides, I'm going to turn on Dom. I'm going to join Danhausen.
Never.
How great! Imagine Liv jumping into the arms like
no.
Cena into Danhausen's arms.
Oh,
leave Liv alone, please. Please leave Liv alone. That's for some up and coming new girl.
She's going to come out with
we can put her in that
makeup,
situation.
The midgets. Come on.
Well, on a side note though, what if another member? Hold on now. I think Steve might be on the right track, just with the wrong member of the Judgment Day. What if it's a different member of the Judgment Day that turns on Dom?
Roxanne. Rox. Oh my God.
Roxanne would make sense.
Show me.
She's always kind of been. Roxanne would.
Well, you know what? We're gonna know who wins this match, judging by the other one. Because if Liv is cursed and she loses, well, then Dom has to be cursed too, so he'll lose.
Can we do Roxanne on a pole match?
Well, that'd be nice.
I mean, I saw her like. I meant that.
Listen, the last person on a pole was fucking Buff Bagwell's mother. We don't need to bring that back. We don't need to bring Judy Bagwell on a forklift match back.
Oh, shit. Did you guys see the picture I sent the other day with the Undertaker's pants? Yeah, I randomly threw on like I don't even know what.
That had to be one of the USO shows or something shit like that.
No. It wasn't. It was.
Really?
The main event was Stone Cold versus Triple H, and Stone Cold put Triple H while he was trying to drive away in the car. It was a whole Rikishi angle thing, and he picked him up in the car with the fork, the lift, and dumped him. And Triple H landed, died.
So I have no idea why he wears pants then.
No, either. It was against Kurt Angle. No opinion. Oh, no opinion. I've not followed too. Raul hasn't followed a storyline. Danhausen, Nixhausen, Cathausen. All right, let's go Danhausen.
Tim,
I cannot pick Dom.
I just don't see what Dom winning this match benefits Dom for.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Danhausen too. I think the curse is gonna happen.
I think you have to keep it going.
I'm very excited about this now, guys.
You have to keep it going. It hit mainstream. You can't fucking end it for 2 months later. You got to keep it going.
Because I want to see what Danhausen buys with the monies on a pole.
I have never been more wrong in my life about a person than Danhausen. I love you. I love you. I love you, Danhausen. Well, Raul, I mean, if you had to pick, you got to go Danhausen here, even if you haven't followed the story because of what he did for the Knicks. All right, main event, fellas. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. I need to beat you. Now, if we're if we're setting up Roman Reigns and Oba, we already know who wins this match. I mean, I think we already know who wins this match anyway. OTC. And here comes Ant. Are we though? Are we sure? Yes.
No, I don't think so. It's an ongoing thing, right? That Roman can't beat Seth. This is this has been going on for a while. We're gonna end that at SummerSlam. That's not a WrestleMania moment. That's not a Roman Reigns finally gets over the hump with Seth. That's a WrestleMania moment. That's not a SummerSlam.
SummerSlam is the other WrestleMania technically.
No, it's not.
Now it is. Well, your 2 nights, they it's something big.
I'm not trying to convince you guys. I'm picking Rollins.
No. Yeah, no. I'm just thinking like it's a 2-night thing. It is the Summer Mania.
I think it feels forced if you do this at SummerSlam. If you have put Roman over Rollins at SummerSlam, it feels forced.
See, like this is the conversation that I never ever had back in the day. I just went with it, like, oh yeah, Roman's gonna win. Like I never did this, but it's interesting to hear like the perspective of the storylines being built and momentum, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Roman, going OTC.
Tim, you're also Roman.
I'm gonna go Roman. I think they're gonna set up Roman and Oba.
Any
Is
chance
there
that
is there a situation that has does Solo get involved here? Like
Solo's not with the
man,
bloodline anymore?
no, I know, but on Raw, Solo called out Seth Rollins and said, "I'll help you." He actually said, "I'll do for you what you did for Cody."
They said
Or
there's
maybe
a
a
big.
tease. Maybe it's a tease. He's around. I don't know. You know me.
I don't think this should happen, but this is where we get our debut of someone, and I do think it is going to be Zilla. I don't like the fact that they're going to put him straight to the main roster, but just
I
add
can't. I
another
don't even know who
Samoan
that
to
guy
the
is.
bloodline.
I'm like
Don't forget,
Thanos.
it's
I don't even know who you are.
it's not really the same bloodline. Like, I don't think Jay and Jimmy will interfere in this match. They're not the same. They're not
Haven't seen
heel.
that
They're
yet.
not face. But they haven't really been doing that whole jumping each other thing.
But
So I don't think
Has Roman had a title defense since they rejoined?
I don't know. Honestly, that's all a blur.
When did they rejoin?
A couple months ago now, right? It's been like a month or two.
Yeah, they didn't really broke up. It's just one of those, like,
I need a break from my family.
You guys are all crazy. Let's move on. And then add a
Where's the rest of what
Fatu
happened
in
to the
Italy.
other
Clash the clash in Italy versus Fatu.
Yeah, after that, it was all.
They did jump in that one, I thought.
Did they? I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember.
Either.
Those other country pay-per-views are all a fucking blur to me.
Yeah, because they happen at fucking 1 PM. It's so annoying.
Always considered the build up from Mania to
5 o'clock
SummerSlam.
in the morning on Saturday. Get up. No, asshole. I'm not getting up.
No, exactly. It's fucking 1 PM on a Saturday. Like that's prime going out doing stuff time.
I should have done Vince. I should have done Vince. He's not there anymore. I got to start doing a Triple H one better.
Wait, you like Frank the Tank? Prime Saturday going to Home Depot.
Yeah. Maybe
it's a nice little Saturday.
We'll have enough time.
It's a nice little Saturday.
Oh, that's good. That's good stuff there. Well, this has actually shown that he fought Jacob Fatu twice for the title. Backlash. Backlash. Timmy, I loaded all that stuff for you. You know that, right?
Did you?
Okay, let me see if it's still here.
I have to settle down and reboot.
Look at you go back there. Look at that.
I like that.
Faces are in the way. I can't see.
I like that.
You see?
I can't see anything. What am I?
Wait, let me remove all of this for a second.
Good advertisement.
Uh-oh.
Please put Timmy back. Thank you. Please put Timmy back where he belongs.
But now I can't hear any of you.
Backlash.
What
you can't hear?
Steve? No, I can't hear.
Oh no. Damn. Wait. How about now?
I hear nothing.
No.
What happened?
Leave and come back. Leave and then come back.
Come back.
Get out and then come back in. This happens to Rodriguez when he's. I think it's a phone thing. Yeah. All the way. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. There it is. There it is. My bad. Oh, and I still got Timmy back there. Let's get back here. Boom. My bad, Timmy.
Now I hear you.
Yeah. Hey. That happens to Rodriguez when he uses his phone. I can't hear anymore. So it's a phone thing. All right. Well, at least we got some advertising in there. We got a backlash in there. All right. Those are our picks. This is the first time I ever said that for a wrestling event, I think.
Only 3 matches we were not aligned on.
And that's why we do what we do.
A new era.
That guy's hilarious. I watch all of his shit every week.
Oh,
Dude,
you're
nigga,
that guy.
yeah, that guy's awesome.
He is funny. I get his
I-
videos too.
I met Triple H at a book signing long ass time ago, like 2001 or something like that.
Pre Hunter Hearst McMahon or post?
He was he signed Triple H.
He didn't.
Why
change his
can't I
name.
remember if I have this vision that China was there, but now I'm not sure.
They did date for a long time. Wouldn't be that
Yeah,
surprising.
but I would remember China sitting there like vividly. I feel. I need to ask the people I went with.
That's fair. That's a fair point to make.
It had, but that's more than half of my life ago. So
Also a fair point to make.
the
It's funny.
memory-
I'm starting to realize like there's stuff that happened like 15, 20 years ago, and I'm like, wait, did that happen? What happened?
What fit? We were talking earlier in the year about the 25th fucking anniversary of the Subway series. How was that 25 years ago?
Yo, how about the fact that we're about to have the 20th anniversary of The Prestige by Christopher Nolan because it's going into IMAX in January.
Shit.
I heard that the other day. I'm like, how old did you say?
I've said things to people like, "Hey, remember when we went here, and there?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "Shit, I must have dreamed that." It never happened. So why do I remember that?
On the Mets show yesterday, producer Joe, he mentioned something that happened in 2015. I was like, that was 11 years ago when we went to the World Series against the Royals. 11 years ago. It was Halloween. I was at the Hard Rock partying, watching Daniel Murphy. Fuck you, Daniel Murphy. Fucking ground. Fuck you. That was our Buckner moment.
Open up a old wound there. What?
I got one. Oh, I got. First of all, not first of all, but so I put all the topics in the Chat GPT to create our show preview, and it says something about the Mets and Farace suffering. The tradition continues. I don't appreciate that. Who the fuck are you?
That's actually hilarious.
What are we doing here?
Even the AI is roasting you.
Yes. Right. It's rude. It's rude. Raul says the Just Too Sweet show should debut with the Dark Side of the Ring episodes for discussion.
I want to do if I have. I already had an idea. If I had the time, I want to do a Dark Side of the Ring, the Just Too Sweet show.
Have
it about us, and have it about Eric not being around, and then I mean, I have
Netflix documentary.
I have part of it. I have about a page and a half written for it. But I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off because I'll probably laugh through the whole thing. But I have about a page and a half of it written off. Dark Side of the Ring, the Just Too Sweet show, and then all you guys would have to be interviewed, like you're really talking about the show.
The Netflix documentary. We sit down, the camera. Which camera am I looking at? The microphone.
This microphone.
The disappearance of Eric Zant.
If it works,
trials and tribulations.
If it works, and then the big mystery in the end is he don't have Wi-Fi. That's it. That's the big reveal at the end.
So what did it all boil down to? Wi-Fi connection.
It's like, what? That's it? Wi-Fi? What the fuck?
Doesn't he have a cell phone?
I'll take the microphone over and throw it. What the fuck you mean Wi-Fi?
I'm done. I'm out.
So I have a page and a half written. If I can finish it, and I think I can do it without laughing, I'm gonna do it. Then all you guys got to do it with me.
Yes,
I'll do it.
I'm in.
I'll do it. Oh,
I could be really mean about it too.
Funny WNBA joke since we didn't touch on the WNBA. I'm sure everyone saw the Paige Buchers and Angel Reese thing about them.
Oh yeah,
on games, and the WNBA posting it themselves. And so ESPN put out a thing today that neither of them will be suspended for their friendly wager prior to a game. And
that's why I didn't see what it actually was. Was it
they
like
bet $400 on a game, their opponents?
But that's okay.
No, it's not. That's called gambling on a game that you play in, and that's highly illegal.
It's but it's my team versus your team. a handshake. It's
Pete
not like
Rose was banned for life for the same thing.
for betting on his team. He could have swayed that. This is one person on one team versus one person on the other team betting against each other.
Yeah, neither of them are
He-
good though, so that's different.
Well, I don't. I'm not okay. I'm not debating that. I'm just saying that.
No, it doesn't. It's a fine line. Once you cross it, there's no straddling it. It's a cross or
Well,
it's not.
the WNBA posted it, so it's straddled.
They took it down immediately once they realized how stupid they were. But someone posted that. So ESPN put out a thing that neither player will be suspended for this. Blah 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 blah. So someone responded with the WNBA has decided instead to suspend Caitlin Clark for 2 games.
Wait, so you mean to tell me if Juan Soto and Aaron Judge want to say, "Hey, I bet $500
Listen,
your team
if
versus
they want
my
to
team."
do that as friends away
Yeah.
from cameras and people to find out about it, I'm not going to question it. If you're going to do that on camera and post it as media content by the league,
The league,
there's a huge problem.
yes.
There's a
But
huge
in what
problem
way?
with that.
But in what way are you swaying? Like they're going to play their
gamble
hardest
on the sport you're playing in. It's not about if you're in the
So
game
then they should be suspended.
I agree with you.
So
That's my whole point.
is it a rule in the WNBA? Hey, I shake your hand, $400, $400.
I don't know what
We don't know NBA rules.
WNBA rules.
WNBA
We're taking it a little
rules.
far now.
I'm just saying, if it's a friendly handshake deal, I mean, yeah, it's good. WNBA.
You can't gamble on sports you're playing in. Like
that
this is
fucking
not-
league. That league is such a joke.
But I definitely see a difference there. Pete Rose could have swayed it by doing whatever.
Okay, but the thing is, he gambled on his
one-sided.
team. This is stuff you can look up. He never gambled against the Reds. He never bet on the Reds to lose when he did bet on the Reds. And I think they even said that it was only very seldomly that he did bet on the Reds. It was usually on other teams in the sport, in the league, not the Reds usually.
Yes, but this is baseball with a tradition. This is WNBA that is still in the negative after 30 years.
They're
just trying to make some money. They need to make the money somehow.
Maybe they should not have people running it that don't understand
Facts.
common sense.
I completely 1,000% agree with you. But I'm
it is the worst run league.
Yeah.
Caitlin, the Indiana Fever's GM, just shit over her best player and the best player in the league. Are you kidding me?
I don't know that I would say on a realistic thing. I don't know that I would say she's the best player in the league. Asia Wilson is really good.
She is very good.
Asia Wilson,
hey, you got fan bias. You got fan bias.
No, Asia Wilson might average double digits in the NBA. She's really good.
Yeah, she's very good.
And for say her and Caitlin play like you said, they play like men. This chick, Caitlin Clark, shoots from fucking 4-point range.
Yeah, she plays like Steph.
Yeah, she plays fucking and she nails them.
Yeah. I'm not saying she's not good. I'm just saying I wouldn't say she's the best player in the league. That's
Logo 3.
She's
injuries, fucking 20 rebounds a game. Yeah, all 20 of her missed shots. Asshole. She was like fucking Sid from fucking Ice Age, and she thinks she's like a goddamn model.
We used to call Brandon Nimmo. We used to call Sid Nimmo.
I don't even know what it looks like. He looks like Sid.
A little bit.
She really looks like Sid.
I think that does it. We covered everything. I said a tight 90 minutes. It's a tight 150 minutes. That's what we did here. Let's go round robin here. Look, I am proud of myself for doing a complete, not even just a pay-per-view, a 2-nighter. Timmy, what do you got here on the way out?
Yep, 2-nighter. It should be fun. Glad back doing the show. I can't wait for football season to start. And Dark Side of the Ring, by the way, it's been okay so far. 3 episodes of Jeff Jarrett and TNA. 1 of Necro Butcher versus Samoa Joe, which I highly recommend you guys watch because it is a complete shit show. And then we just had one with the Big Boss Man, which is pretty cool.
Where can I find that again?
Vice or on the box, on the Super Box.
Is the channel on there?
The channel's on there. Plus, you can go into the video on demand area.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
All
yeah,
right, there you
and
go.
like I said, hopefully soon the Justice Tweet Show will return because that's why we do what we do.
We do.
And
I don't know. I don't know. I'm very tired. Malik Willis hit Tutu Atwell on a 70-yard touchdown today in training camp. Go Dolphins.
that's
It's a whole new era for Dolphins football.
New era. The Willis era.
That's good. That's very good. I don't know what I got here. Sports have been a blur since the Knicks won. I rooted in the World Cup. That was fun while it lasted. And now it's football. The World Cup final. It was on aboard the cruise ship, so I watched it on this big ass TV.
When are we doing QB rankings?
Ooh,
I was going to say we have rankings
and
coming
over
up.
unders. And over
We need QB rankings. We need over unders. We never covered our over unders from last year, so maybe we can do that and say how
we're gonna
bad
have
we
to
were.
dedicate an entire show just to football.
Oh yeah,
easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy.
And there's a new game we got to try, all of us. I'm sure you've seen it already. It's a game you got to try to go 17-0 by building your own NFL team.
Yes, I agree. We do.
We need to do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. They have the NBA also 82-0.
I've only gotten 12 wins. That's the highest I've ever gotten.
I'd gotten 15 and 2.
You guys are leaving me in the dust here. Where do I actually do this?
I'll find the link and send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a link out there. There's a couple of different ones, but yeah.
That's it. I'm going to be up for 3 hours now.
Tim, were you doing the defense one? The one where you have to pick like each individual defensive position too?
Oh no, this one's quarterback, running back, tight end,
6 hours,
wide receiver, just one of each. Yeah, defense, head coach. That's all it was.
No, so there's one where you have to pick. You have to pick offensive line as a unit, quarterback, running back, 2 receivers, a tight end, a flex offensively, and 2 edge rushers, a defensive tackle, 2 linebackers,
an hour,
a corner, a safety. Like it's like that one was hard. I went 15 and 2. I had a really good defense. But I kept getting fucking screwed though. I kept getting Carolina Panthers. Like Carolina Panthers in this era. I'm like, good Lord, please. And it wasn't like any of the good Panthers eras.
Oh no, the one that I play is the one I play is now. No all-time players. You can.
Well, I don't know which one that is, but on a lot of them you can toggle it where you can turn on all-time, or you could turn on modern era all-time, or modern era all-time, or current.
Ooh, send me that link.
I'll find it.
Send in the chat because we have work to do. We'll do our QB rankings. We'll get all that done, and then we'll do our predictions as we get closer. We'll run through different schedules. Giants could be 5-1 through 6 games. I'm just saying. We'll get to that. All right, that does it for us. This week we covered a shit ton of stuff. 2.5 hours, so there'll be no clips for this. That doesn't work, and we'll be back to weekly now. I think we're all good here. So peace out, everybody, and we get the football. The launch to football starts now. Pause. Timeout.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
We haven't talked in a while. We should have at least touched on the Odyssey.
I haven't seen it, so I can't touch it.
Well, never mind.
I can touch on Spider-Man if you want. I could do that.
You're an asshole. I'm going Saturday.
I've seen both.
I know. I know Tim went and saw it today. Saturday.
I've seen both.
Saturday.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go see it again on Sunday.
It's hard to do weeknight movies with my job because there's just no telling what my day-to-day is going to look like.
Well, and I spent an hour and a half or so getting from my house to Aventura Mall on Monday for the screening.
I think I asked this and I don't remember if you responded. Post credits was good.
1.
I don't want no spoilers. 1.
Yep. Only 1. All the way at the end.
It's all the way at the end. You got to wait for it's a post credit.
Is it good?
You want my honestly? I would say look for it online, so you don't have to sit there through the credits.
And there's like these different ways that you can. I can't wait for it to fully come out and everybody start talking about it, because there's a few different avenues to go down, but it's not worth it.
In the movie overall,
No, the movie
we
was
happy.
Overall, the
great.
movie's
I love the movie.
Good.
I loved it.
Are we where we top 10 Marvel movie? Where are we putting it? Top 5, top half, top 3, the best.
I said in my review that this was Tom Holland's at his best Peter Parker. He's
been
I don't know
a
if
very
you
good
agree
Peter
with-
Parker. He's been a very good Peter Parker.
I don't know if you agree with that. I saw one person online said, "Oh, he's upset and nobody knows who he is anymore. His aunt died. His girlfriend. Nobody knows who he is. What do you expect? Him happy-go-lucky?
But anyone who
bring back
doesn't understand who Spider-Man is and who Peter Parker is. The dude lives
At
a
his
life
core.
of misery. He's
Yep.
supposed to be miserable. That's the fucking character.
You didn't see the last one. They were all fucking miserable.
Wasn't there a comic run? Who was it? One of the telepathic mutants like gets into his brain and like freaks the fuck out because of how like just stressed.
There's a great line in this movie about that. That's all I'm going to say.
Ooh, don't say anything else. I'm not
gonna say.
No more.
I'm not going to say anything else.
Got the show. Show's over.
Run,
Roll the credits. We're done.
roll the credits.
I would say I'd put it in the top 15.
That's not saying a lot,
sit down and
though.
think.
Well, see, I don't know. Well, I gotta see it again. I don't make a judgment until I see it at least twice.
I'm going to use my second timeout. We've talked about this a lot. I know we've talked about it with Ed as well. We need, and we need to do it before Doomsday. We need to do a Marvel ranking show.
We have to do it better than the last time we did one, because we did one like 20 movies ago and it took 4 hours.
5 years. 5 hours.
Everyone needs to have their lists ahead of time. We probably need to come up with an average list, and then
we can run that through a fucking app or something, right?
We used to do that. But we used to do that. We used to do our top 10 list all the time, Tim. We used to do top 10 Christmas movies.
I think that's
Kyle's one
the
use. The one use that Kyle had on this website, on this network, was to come up with top 10 lists.
Yep. Yeah, I've been saying that shit for 2 years now. We should do a Marvel rankings.
All right, take it easy, buddy. Raul. All right, that does it for sure this time. We will talk to you guys next week. Peace out, everybody.